Welcome back to another edition of the Commoners of D&D. Oh, it's good to be back. Everyone's acting like we've been gone forever, but it's been last month.
It's the same amount of time it's always been.
Yeah, it's just a normal month, except we started at the beginning of last month and it's the end of this month, so whatever.
2 months.
But everyone's back. We appreciate Dexter stepping in while Cameron was gone. We had fun with him. I think we're going to... Do we have any Tiger Skull RPG news?
No news from Tiger Skull RPG other than still making stuff. So, yeah, go check out Tiger Skull RPG at tigerskullrpg.com and on the socials. And be sure to use our code Commoners30 in all caps for 30% off everything in the store.
It's in the skull.
It's in the skull. Oh, we were going to do a top 3 of those. I forgot. Okay. Anyway.
Top 3 of what?
I said we should do a top 3 on Say It in Common of like game intros.
Oh, right.
Best game intros.
We never did it.
We didn't do it. It's okay.
When we go home. All right.
Yeah.
And I think, AJ, you were doing the recap.
I'm doing the recap.
It's a 5-hour game or so.
5-hour game. It doesn't seem like much happened because it was a lot of combat. But to take it back just a little bit further, we all met back together on the river after some difficulties leaving town before sundown. And teleported the children and the seagulls that were with us back to Juniper Grove with Buck and Rask. We ventured down the river to Jacob's cabin. Jacob and Susie, maybe, weren't there anymore. In their place was Jarrett, and he was an elf, right? Mm-hmm. An elven rogue who... Male.
Kyle.
Who was sent by Beatrix to help us with the dragon situation. So he met up with us. We went further down the river to our meeting point, and Buck and Rask showed up. From there, we ventured further into the blighted landscape, fought some creatures, some thorn giants, this and that.
Swamp horrors.
Dragons of the swamp. Was it swamp horrors?
Mossy horrors.
Mossy horrors, that's right.
Horrors.
Fought them off, managed to fight them. We find Cesarin, managed to not have to kill him. We tried to use some clever strategy to tie him down. That was obviously to no avail. But in the meantime, while he was distracted, me and Buck, Quincy and Buck, managed to dive down into the acidic, poisonous water and come out with his new holy weapon and an entire new outlook on life, so to speak.
A whole new Buck.
A whole new Buck. As he has now become a reborn holy man of Tira with all of the power that he should have had the whole time.
And no great weapon master.
No great weapon master.
It's gone. And in its place, Shield Master.
I was wondering if we could...
We managed to get him up to the dragon, and he was able to cure the dragon of the blight, Cesarin, who then gave us some gifts and was going to fly on to Derry.
Your lore dump.
Yeah, big lore dump about Cesarin, and Draxus is actually a cosmic dragon of sorts that has come to the world to take over.
Yeah, dude.
For various reasons. And yeah, that's about it. He teleported us back after giving us some magic items back to Beatrix's business, yes. And that's where we are. We are.
Whoa! Whoa! What are y'all doing here? The fact that you teleported must mean that something good happened, because you're not supposed to be able to do that.
Buck, you want to explain?
Cesarin is now restored to his former glory, and was gracious enough to leave us a few nice bits of equipment, and of course I have the weapon here that was revealed to me.
Yes, I recognize it now. Quite the mace of power, I believe.
It is quite.
I did not know that it belonged to Tira.
It was. Don't know if it was ever in her possession or if it was just something that she had imbued some of herself into for the use of someone else. But I mean, it's apparently has her mark on it. So.
And my old friend is he's alive and well.
He's alive and well.
No longer cursed by the blight.
Nope.
Hopefully headed to Derry to help the Inkling there.
Well, I guess he won't live for much longer if he does that, but...
What?
To each his own decision.
Why you say that?
We've had this discussion. I don't agree with your movement. I don't.
Oh, well. Well, it's not about the movement, Beatrix.
I don't think
There are
they'll
lots
succeed.
of innocent people there and elsewhere.
And they're all going to die when Draxus finally decides to come out of his castle and kill you.
Well, maybe not. Not if we can put a stop to it.
Good luck to that dude.
Good luck to him, indeed.
Caesarion grows stronger day by day. He could be stronger than Draxus.
Nope, but... Wait, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
How would he get stronger than Draxus?
Because he's a dragon. He said he gets stronger all the time. The older he gets.
Well, that's true, but... Whatever. Jarrett, I've got a new contract for you, and, wasn't it you wanting something? You're wanting some kind of a lantern? I told you someone owned it up in the Dying Plains, right?
Yeah.
And you're sure you want that?
I mean, why wouldn't I?
I mean, I'm going to send Jarrett to go and try to rebuy it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If you're going to be interested in it. Okay, Jarrett.
Do I need to prepay for it or
No. I mean, the guy might not accept the purchase, so
Okay.
it's his property. Jarrett, I will send you the information, and your money's where it usually is. Okie dokie.
Beatrix.
Very interesting meeting all of you.
Thank you for your help, Jarrett. It was definitely a pleasure. We probably couldn't have done it without you.
No problem. Hey, don't try to bite me. Okay. He walks out the door.
Thanks for sending him along, Beatrix.
I thought that he might be useful.
At first, I was a little offended that you thought we needed help, but
I just know that
We needed help.
He is he's quite handy with that bow. He's a good operative. Well, what can I do for you now?
How are things here?
Not very good.
has anything happened since we left?
Oh yeah.
We're gone 2 days, right?
No, y'all gone a little longer.
Three?
3 or 4, maybe.
Yeah, because we
Maybe
ended up having to
4.
stall.
Right.
Your face is absolutely everywhere.
What? Why?
They pulled up an old picture of you from a magazine clipping of you doing some kind of a play a long time ago. And, yeah, you need to, if you can hide, you need to stay hidden.
Shouldn't be a problem. I don my hat of disguise.
Ooh, got some new items.
Yeah, thanks to Caesarion. What does it look like when it's...
Whatever you want. We said that it can
I can just
change.
make it whatever it wants to be.
changes
Can I
into-
change just the hat? Can I look
Yes.
like Quincy with the hat look
Yes.
like whatever? Okay.
The hat, anytime you can think of any kind of hat and it turns into that kind
Is
of
it
hat.
like green with a feather sticking out of it?
That's
He-
nicer than me. I'd make that the
Normally wears
ugliest hat
like
ever.
purple or blue. No, it's just gonna turn into like an old halfling man with kind of some flowing, nicer clothes. Robes that drape down to the ground. Just with a hood up.
Very nice. If you ever decide to sell that, let me know.
Yeah, I got a feeling this was going to stick with me for a while.
Okay.
We had some other things. Do we want to try to sell that while we're here?
Yeah, might as well.
What did we even have?
Seth mentioned the necklace of
headband.
intellect, but headband of intellect.
I think.
But I don't know who has it. Oh, it might be in the. Hold on, it might be in the bag.
Yeah, I don't think anyone actually took it. Because
Seemed like there was another thing that we didn't need.
There was a wand of
Thren's got
magic missiles.
I got a necklace of adaptation.
So he does have 3 items.
There were a couple of
I
shields.
have the eyes, speed, and the necklace of adaptation.
How many can we attune to at once?
3. I think I said 3. Or did I say 5?
I mean, it's 3 normally.
It's 3 normally. Did I say 5?
5's fine. That's fine with me.
I feel like 3.
Hold on.
There was also a +1 shield and a sentinel shield.
I have to attune to my sword, so it's
Y'all didn't write this
Sword.
down?
I
hat.
did. I don't know.
I got a
I
ring
don't
of
know where my
protection.
bag of holding page is.
My loot shield's not magical, is it? No, it's not.
I'll put it in the
Okay,
window.
so I've got 3 right now. Then.
Go ahead and leave it at Seth's house.
What, the bag of holding?
Yeah, I don't
Oh
see it.
no.
I guess it could be behind here. I don't know why. There it is.
Oh good.
Okay, so I didn't put no one put those magic items in the bag, so I don't have any of them written down. Because Because all of it got divvied out except for the headband of intellect that I remember.
Who got the +1 shield?
No one said they put it in the bag, so I didn't write anything.
That was something we
He
could have
just
sold.
gave us everything that we didn't take for ourselves.
Yeah, he said if y'all didn't want it, he would take it back.
Did you take a shield? You took the Sentinel shield.
I took the Sentinel shield.
We're just going to see if Urist wanted the +1 shield. Do you already have a +1 shield?
No, I've already got the spell guard shield.
Okay, so we can sell it too then. So we can sell the shield and the headband then.
Yeah, that's fine.
Are y'all looking to trade, perhaps? Is there anything that you're needing?
Potions. I need potions. What potions
I
you
don't
got?
do potions.
Well,
Maybe we could use one of these as credit for his lantern.
did we look last time and she didn't really have anything else we needed? I can't remember if we looked last time we were here. I don't even think I've ever been here before, other than when we left last time. We didn't shop before we left.
How much would this wand of magic missiles be worth?
Make up a number. Do you have to be a certain class to use that? I will buy it from you, Thrin. I want a wand of magic missiles.
Don't sell it to him.
Thrin, come on, man.
Rask, you don't need that.
it was?
Nobody needs it. Of course not.
Sounds like a dog growling. I keep hearing this.
The clarinet? The oboe, whatever it is.
It might be the back end of me.
That part right there.
That's a gong.
I can give you 800 gold for the wand of magic missiles.
Thrin, I'll give you 2 platinum right now.
That's only 200 gold.
Thrin, I'll give you 9 platinum.
I'm looking for a particular item that I would be willing to trade it for if you had it.
Sure, what?
A ruby vial worth
ruby
600 gold.
Is this a basic magic casting item?
It's a
Gold component.
a component. Or
And she has that, yeah.
okay.
I thought she didn't sell components.
Thrin's a demon.
Yeah. She's the one that gave him the black marble and...
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, she does components. She doesn't do potions.
Potions, that's it.
Here's
Do you mean this one?
Sure. As long as it's worth 600 gold.
600?
I'll buy it for 700 right now. Is that the only one you got?
I have 3 or 4.
Damn, never mind.
But I'll sell it to you for 700.
I don't need it.
He wants to buy it so we can trade it.
so there's some supplies that I need as well. I need 1,000 gold worth of herbs and incense.
Never thought to have that before, holy man.
I mean, no.
Whole new lease on life.
Can't you tell he's kind of glowing?
Let's see. I'm afraid I don't really deal with holy people very often.
All I need is some incense and some herbs.
You might have to go to the Temple of the King for that.
Oh, are those tainted? They're tainted, Buck. We can't do that. Surely somebody else sells them.
Apothecary, maybe?
Maybe.
Listen, if he's the DM and he's saying that, I think we're probably gonna have to wind up going there.
You could try what's the potion shop guy? The old man. Y'all have in y'all's notes, because we talked about it one time.
Well, I don't have my notes.
The phoenix feather or something like that?
Okay.
Was he the potion guy?
Yeah.
Is that the one that you had to escort?
No.
No, that was Crooked Spine.
Yeah, cricket's fine.
So what do you have to sell that I can buy that's equally as cool as magic missiles?
You could buy a very fancy gem encrusted bowl.
And what does that do?
Well, it costs 1,000 gold.
I have that. What does it do? Is it worth it?
You have
It's
that?
totally
Yes.
worth it.
You have a gem encrusted bowl worth $1,000?
No, I have 1,000 gold.
Dollar?
Oh.
What's a dollar?
Shut up. Stop it. I'm in between worlds right now.
Yes, it's because you're super holy.
You should buy it.
And what does it do?
I mean, it's a really fancy bowl. It looks really nice.
It's a bowl.
What other items
yeah.
do you have?
Did
I sell this
eat
magic-
things out of?
Yes.
wand to you.
Is it magic?
Could I get that and the 200 gold as well?
What?
Could I, if I sell this magic wand to you, could I get that ruby vial and 200 gold as well? You said it was worth 800.
800.
Yeah, the wand.
The wand.
Yes.
And the other thing 700.
600.
Oh, 600.
Prepare something else. In there.
He's wanting 200 gold to boot.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't.
Yeah, I can pay you back, or I could sell it to him and get 100 extra.
Need the bowl for you to do it.
Right.
It's consumed.
Since I'm support, I would say you.
I mean, it behooves me to give it to him.
But you said you had multiple of them.
Well, apparently the price is 700 now.
Rask, you're making this very difficult being dumb.
I wanted the magic wand. All he had to do was tell me the magic wand, and I just sold it to him for more than what he wants is worth.
Why don't you sell it to him for 800?
Thrin, it is too late. I have done set the price at 700.
You want for a cheaper price.
Well, you still get a better deal than what she's offering now.
You'll get close, especially if I'm.
What am I trying to buy, Thrin?
Okay.
You're trying to buy a magic wand,
No, not yours. Hers. What am I buying?
a ruby vial, which you have no use for.
What would I do with it? That's the
I don't know what you would do.
What would you do with it?
I would use it as a spellcasting component.
Vistrid. What would you do with your bowl? Your magic bowl that I couldn't actually use? How are you going to help me out with it?
I would give it to Buck.
I am definitely not in the business of helping Buck. Absolutely not. Thrin, how much are you trying to sell your wand for?
800 gold.
Oh, now it's 800. Whenever I'm over here offering 700 for what you want.
What is this lunacy?
750.
800.
You drive a hard bargain. What can I do with the wand? Can I shoot missiles with it?
Cast magic missile out of it.
Effects. What do I got on effects?
It just does damage. It works automatically.
How much damage?
A D4.
Okay. It's an extra weapon for me, huh? I only have 2 right now.
It would give you some range.
I only got 2. No, I'm not using chain
How many
whip, and I'm not
charges?
using broken avenger no more.
7 charges is all it has.
That's right. I give you the chain whip.
A day it resets them.
Oh, a day? Oh, that's a bargain.
It's 74.
Because you have to use.
So it's pretty good, huh?
Or stone weapons, right?
What's the range on that bad boy?
I can use metal weapons.
And you're better. He's better off punching.
How many missiles does it cast?
You can cast. Can't you cast all of them at once?
yeah,
you can cast all 7
Oh, it
charges.
casts 1 at a time. So you.
And how do I recharge it?
It resets
But
it
1
down.
charge is 1 missile.
It doesn't
One charge
reset.
is magic missile.
It charges a certain
all
amount. You have to roll
adds,
for
like
it.
1 more charge per.
And if you complete all the charges,
It's
it's done, right?
750.
800.
Oh man, you are driving a hard bargain.
I'm waiting for Ras to screw up and say 850.
Punch things?
I do punch things, but I want to shoot things.
Isn't that what your bird does?
Yeah, but I also want to shoot things too because now I'm also a bird. I'll take it for 800.
This is a contest. Rask wants to own everything that Thrin used to own. That was Thrin's bird.
He's trying to become Thread.
800, Thrin. Take it or leave it.
Just do it.
Fine.
Just stop the nonsense.
750.
You already said 800.
You got me there. All right. That's mine then. Better hand it over here, pal.
Trying to pull an old what was it? 6 watt horses when we bought that.
Yeah.
Shouldn't you just go ahead and offer him 1,000?
No.
Anyway?
All right. Down to 2
I'll
platinum
give you
now.
1,000. I don't know if I have 1,000.
I could offer up to 1,000 gold.
Would you take 1,000 for it? I would. I don't have 1,000.
If you're already friends with him. The one you used on the.
Are they really friends?
Are they really
Charm person? Charm person?
Yeah, it makes them your friend. That's the way charm works. It
But
doesn't
he
actually
disguised
charm
himself.
them. But I'm saying, does it work if you're already friends with them, and would it benefit the situation?
What's it
Oh,
called?
I don't know.
Wand of what?
Magic missile.
Wand of magic missile. All right, creepy lady. What do you want? How much money will you give me for the necklace of adaptation?
Hold on.
Oh God, he was trading off items the whole time.
He's going to come out smelling like roses here in a minute. This is actually pretty incredible to watch.
Yeah.
Seems like a pretty handy thing. We've used
It's
that.
uncommon. While wearing this necklace, you can breathe normally in any environment.
Underwater.
You have advantage on
And
saving
poison.
throws, such as cloud kill and stinking cloud effects and hail
I wouldn't
poisons,
sell that.
Yeah, no.
and the breath weapons of some dragons.
But if we can only attune to 3,
It doesn't
I
do
can't-
water.
Oh, okay.
You can only attune to 3.
I would say it does water.
Any environment.
Water is an environment.
It says saving throws against harmful gases and vapors. So I don't think water.
Okay. Whatever you say.
You can't adapt to sea life with this thing. That's what a ripoff.
Sea life.
Technically, that's a de-evolution. You know, you're not adapting, you're going back.
You're
No,
devolving.
it's adapting because I can further utilize the environment of the world.
Yeah, turn back into-
There's more water than there is land.
Yeah, actually, it would be if humans in thousands of years had adapted to have gills. That would be progression.
We'd have a lot more land to ruin.
It's only progression,
Actually,
though.
people
if
in the comments are
Earth
saying it
is
does work underwater.
overtaken by water, correct? There's no more land to be had, right?
Right.
There you go. Works underwater.
So how
Or in a
much?
bag of holding.
Oh, we can just shove you in the bag of holding. We give it to Quincy, and we shove him in the bag of holding.
Fanny pack.
Dude, he would be so angry whenever we let him out.
I don't really want to do that.
He needs to rage. He needs to rage.
That's actually a pretty nice one. I'll give you 1,500 gold for it.
1,500 gold? I just
That's a good deal, right?
deal. Ha! Thrin. Fool you fool.
She gives you 15.
Did you get your thing, Thrin?
15
Platinum.
Your red
No, that's not
vial
what
or
you
whatever
can
you
Boy,
said?
I can't wait to comment on when we're going to need this in the future. You know what would have been nice here? A necklace of adaptation.
That'll be the next thing we need. I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. We're going to have to swim under the Bathory's castle.
If we have to venture back into that disgusting bog, we might need it.
Kyle, I'm sending you the wand of magic missile.
To my phone?
Yeah.
I mean my magic screen device?
Your rock of
My mystic mirror?
of sending. Yeah, stone of sending. That's it. Sending
Deep.
stone.
All right. Thrin. All right, what else you got? Now I got 1,700 gold. Anybody else got any cool things they want to sell?
Did you already pay him?
Absolutely did.
Okay.
I had 10 platinum, went down to 2, then I went up 15.
I'll pay her for the ruby vial.
Okay. So you got 800 from him. And you're giving her 600. So.
Gem encrusted bowl. Gem encrusted bowl.
It's a pretty good deal.
Do you have a gem encrusted bowl that I may be able to buy? Bowl.
Bowl.
A
I may
bowl
be
of
able to-
encrusted gems.
She walks behind her.
Crusty gems.
She walks behind her.
Since when do you guys need
Not
this?
desk.
There was a lot that was
Counter?
Counter. There's the word, counter. And she pulls out her morning breakfast, and it still has like some gravy in it, and she kind of just pulls it out. But it's a gem encrusted bowl.
Oh my gosh.
How much would you say that gem encrusted bowl is worth?
1,000 pieces, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, but if it's worth that.
That's what it's worth.
But I mean, it's got
If it's
some
worth
gravy
that,
in
I
it.
probably should sell it for more so I can make something.
I think you should sell it for less, considering you just raked
Then it
the
won't work on his
contents of your
magical
breakfast.
items.
What?
What?
It has to be worth 1,000 if he buys it for less.
It doesn't.
That's how magic works.
Listen, if he found it on the ground and
That's kind of what I was thinking.
it would still be worth that.
If I took it to Antiques Roadshow and they said 1,000, but I bought it for $750.
It wouldn't work.
I don't think that's how it works, Beatrix.
250 gold in it.
I think Beatrix.
Can you afford to find out? What if he paid 2 gold less and it didn't work? Then you've wasted 998 gold.
give her 1,000?
Okay.
That depends on what it's for.
Y'all got 1,000?
It's a very good
We're gonna
breakfast
split
bowl.
it.
Oh, okay. You can both use that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. I'd loan you some money, but I don't know how much I have.
So do you prepare your spells every morning?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so do I. So we can kind of get together on that.
Just make sure we don't prepare the same spells.
Exactly.
Anything else that you want to buy or sell?
What else do you have? 'Cause I
Today,
don't know.
Tell me everything in your inventory.
I've got a +3 maul. That's rather new. I've got some antitoxin. We've got a breastplate armor of resistance for necrotic. A chain shirt of armor resistance against radiant. I have a crystal ball.
A crystal ball. What does that do?
I think you can use it for divining things, for looking far distances. I think there's a lot of stuff you can
You
do
know,
with a
Sybil would
crystal
really
ball.
like that. How much is it?
Yeah, because this is
50,000.
50,000.
50,000 gold, yes.
Boy, I hope it works.
Perfect.
50,000.
How much platinum do we have in the bag of sharing?
Boy, I thought we had money, guys. We don't. We can't even buy a crystal ball.
I'll pay for the full.
We don't have any platinum in the bag of sharing.
50,000 gold.
We have 5K worth of 2 flawless diamonds and 300 gold worth of diamonds, but that's it. No one's put.
Now, he said whenever he raided Corvus's body.
Yeah, I put like 700 platinum in there.
If I wasn't here, I can't write it down. But no, there's no.
We
gold.
used a bunch
I
of it.
told you several times
We
that I
did
put that.
Oh, god dang it. 623. There's a spot for money. That
Yeah.
is over.
Okay.
That's what I was like. I know. I put.
623.
Yeah, we went through this last time we were shopping, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's 623 platinum in there.
All right.
So
So
we're
I'll.
bad run.
loaded.
We can't afford a crystal ball, though.
Yeah, we can.
It's 50,000.
50,000 gold, that would be... Oh, no, that would be 500 gold pieces.
Yeah.
500 platinum.
I mean, platinum pieces, yeah. So, yeah, we could afford that, but we don't need that.
Your friend Sybil really needs it.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll buy it for her
Yeah,
sometime.
but she's not here.
Yeah. She won't know what she's missing.
I've got a sledgehammer. 2 of them.
Whoa! What do they do?
You can double fist it.
It's just a plain sledgehammer? Oh.
Got a hand axe.
You could
Would you call that a great weapon?
What if I had dual
sledgehammer?
sledgehammers?
Yeah, that's what
They'd
I'm
have to
saying.
be
You could
cut to
John
my
Henry.
size.
This two-handed
really fit my fighting
iron-headed
style.
hammer is good for smashing open treasure chests. I've done it many times.
Open treasure chest?
It's actually not a weapon. It's an adventuring gear.
Oh. Well,
Those gotta be like 3 copies.
we have other things we could use for that.
1 silver.
It's 2 gold.
It's too
Not
low.
doing it.
One
Maybe you could use
silver.
a
I've
big
got a
rock.
hematite, some jasper, a lance, a quiver of Ehelona.
What is that?
Whoa, what is that?
Some sort of arrow.
It's a quiver. It holds arrows,
Oh.
How much?
Is it like craft arrows for you?
I guess. The link doesn't work, so I'm not sure what it does.
I think that like whatever arrow you put in it, it makes more of them. Like it
Oh,
gives
y'all
you
already seen one of those
bottomless.
before.
I think it gives you bottomless arrows.
Got a rope of climbing.
Ooh.
Got just rope.
Oh, that was what
I've got some scrolls. Anyone interested in scrolls?
What kind of scrolls?
Can't read scrolls.
Scroll of blade barrier, scroll of burning hands, scroll of control flame, scroll of glyph of warding, scroll of healing spirit, scroll of hex, scroll of magic missile, scroll of purify food and drink, scroll of remove curse.
Can I use any?
Well, you don't sell potions, do you?
No, I don't.
I need
That's the
another
Phoenix Feather.
potion of
I'm not
water
here to
breathing.
take anyone else's business. And I also have this table.
And what's the table?
What's the table?
It's just a table. And it
I'm
comes
ready
with
to go.
8 chairs.
Can I put it in our bag of holding?
Nope.
No.
Okay then, worthless. Can I put a chair in there?
You can
And
put
I
it-
have this vicious quarterstaff.
Oh, vicious.
Ooh, how much for the quarterstaff? And how vicious is it?
It pulled up a rapier. It says weapon any, so I guess.
It probably means vicious.
When you roll a
subtitle.
20 on your attack roll with this magic weapon, the target takes an extra 7 damage of the weapon's damage type.
And how much you want?
An extra 7? Mm-hmm. Not an extra D whatever?
No, an extra 7 damage.
Oh,
That's really lame.
it's useful, though. It's a lot of damage.
Only on a natural 20.
No, only one. That's what I'm saying. That's really no. You really want the extra D10,
Yeah.
which would be 10 extra damage.
Well, Beatrix, what's going on in town?
Yeah, that's where I was.
I'm a little concerned. We got a little sidetracked.
Everyone done shopping?
Yeah.
Selling?
We're going other places.
There was that headband of intellect if y'all wanted to sell that.
Oh, we never sold
We
it.
don't even know who owns it, so
I'll say I took it.
Nobody owns it. We're just going to sell it as the group. It's the group
Yeah.
item. Group
Beatrix,
fund.
how about this? How much would you want this? I handed
Yeah, I'll
the
take
headband.
it. Is it magical? I can trade it for something eventually.
Yeah. It's. They said it was a headband of intellect.
7,000.
7,000.
Whoa.
I mean, does anyone need this? I'll look
No.
at the group.
It's pretty uncommon.
No, we'll sell that. We know where it's at if we
I'm
need it.
smart enough.
All right, yeah, I'll.
Alright. Okay, what's going on in town? Well, the markets here have a new ward that has been placed over, and the same kind of schemes have started back up, doubly strong. I think it's a name that you'll probably recognize, Quincy. You want to take any guesses?
Name I would recognize?
Yeah.
That has taken over the market again? I haven't the slightest idea.
Your old buddy Winslow?
Didn't you kill Winslow?
I know I didn't kill him. I told you he probably didn't die.
You said you cut his head off. That tends to mean probably dead.
Yeah, but I told you he was still talking and bouncing around and flopping like a fish.
Oh, that was like a cockroach thing. They just live a little extra longer.
How did he get back to his body? He used his tongue?
I don't know. He's a vampire. They probably regenerate.
Maybe.
Some do.
Well, we know they do. Yeah, we know they regenerate. We watched him do it.
Wait, so does that mean he has a head still in the house? And
He's
then
got a little baby body
We'll
underneath
probably
his
just
head.
put it
No,
back
he
together.
comes around in the evenings
Have
here.
you given him any of your money?
No, they don't ask me for money.
They know. They know better than to do that.
They know better than to ask me for money.
Well, what are we supposed to do about that? What? We got to cut the head off the snake here. This stuff is just going to continue.
yeah.
Yup, let's kill him.
Well, he's not the snake.
I mean, if you cut his head off and he didn't die, how do you even kill a vampire?
I don't know. We killed him down there in the basement.
There's different kinds. Different.
Yeah, I
things.
figured out my moon meme is really good at those.
And my sword too.
There's more than one vampire now.
Lots of different kinds. Yeah. Y'all fought multiple. You said.
I thought they were all bats.
No. The ones that were turning invisible on you that you talked about, that was an entirely different kind of a vampire.
I thought they would eventually turn into the bat.
No.
Good lord.
Oh,
Entirely
they're like
different species.
Different species of
Species
vampires.
of vampires, yes.
How is
This
this?
sound
happen?
just
Well, can you
sucks.
tell us what species Thren is?
Are you a vampire now?
Not a vampire.
She reaches over and like lifts your lip up, just puts her thumb all the way in your mouth.
Careful. He hasn't eaten in days.
Thren backs away.
Sorry,
Goes over
Thren.
and gets some garlic and just kind of shakes it at you. He doesn't look like a vampire.
Are they allergic to garlic?
They don't like it. Some of them.
Oh, well, I'll take
can I
some
buy some
garlic.
garlic?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can buy some garlic.
How many kinds of vampires are there?
More than I could count. I don't know.
It's really weird.
So you're telling me Corvus wasn't going to turn into a bat? That we killed? Because I thought he was going to eventually turn into one of those bats when he got old enough.
Did she know Corvus?
I was asking the group.
I think so, probably.
Because he was one too, right? Oh, wait, do we know if he was one too? I can't remember. Yeah,
I think she told y'all what he was actually.
Yeah.
He was just a
Oh,
damn
yeah. Well, that's right.
So he
What's
wasn't
that?
a full-blooded
Yeah.
vampire.
Well, just to understand, Gillard at this point thought that all vampires turn into bats.
Yeah.
Okay, Dustin knows better.
Some do, some don't.
Well, how much for a bag of garlic?
Y'all gonna take care of the vampire problem? I can give y'all a bag of garlic.
Enough for us to each have one?
Yeah, a couple.
So you
Okay.
have garlic, but not potpourri for him.
1,000 gold worth? There's a big difference. I was gonna cook with this eventually.
You need 1,000 gold worth of incense?
Can we even fit?
I don't even know if we
could
could carry that. One stick at a time into the bag of
I'm
holding.
assuming they put gold shavings into it or something, make it worth more, and it's just a normal potpourri size.
It's got diamonds, gold.
Where might we, besides the temple, where might we find
Yeah.
it?
You can try the phoenix feather, but that.
Yeah,
much.
let's go to the Phoenix Feather. I want another potion of water breathing anyway.
Yes, we're going to buy more stuff?
I could use another potion.
used
of-
it.
What?
At Cesar's house.
I could use another potion
They
of growth.
keep coming in handy.
I still have one.
Do you?
I never got to use it.
Can I buy it off you?
Well, we're fixing to go buy more, but if she doesn't have any, absolutely.
Okay.
Literally, only 5 platinum. You can have it. It's yours.
It's a little high.
Well, if I'm the only
I
one.
think I bought it for like 150.
That the orphanage is more or less than 120 feet long, like the building itself.
Sure, it's a giant building.
It was a large mansion.
Still, 120 feet is pretty long for a house.
Yeah,
Maybe 150 feet.
150.
Maybe.
You trying to put some kind of force field around it or something?
Sort of.
Well, maybe you couldn't encapsulate the whole property, but you could inside the house.
Let me think, actually.
The whole thing.
Long or square?
Like long. It's a 60-foot radius.
Okay. So I think there's like 3 rooms on each side. They're 10 feet apiece. So that's 60. 40. I'll say 100 feet.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so
Good.
something that affects a 120. Okay, so that would encompass. Okay, cool.
Cool.
Difference between 1,000 and 2,000.
All right, so anyway, what's going on in town besides that? So they're looking for us. Do they have posters up or something?
They have posters of you. They have posters of Gillard here.
Oh, because you went to the orphanage and made a scene. Must be.
Where are they getting these posters?
I don't know. I don't
My
know where
picture has never been
Where did they
taken.
get a picture of Gillard though?
It apparently came from the academy.
Oh,
something.
great. It was only a matter of
See,
time.
no.
Should we put
Just
on,
you two.
Should we put on some
But
disguises?
it is like it is said that you have a fairly large group that you're roaming around with.
So once again, I think we need to go out.
Should we do some disguises before we leave the building?
You two, obviously, yes.
The entire city
Well, I'm
has
already
been
inside.
truly shut down now. There's no one leaving leaving or entering. So the fact that you got back in is pretty amazing.
Do you know anything about maybe the orphanage?
No, it's been shut down. You guys killed everyone that worked there.
Yeah, but that was our base of operations.
Right. I just want to make sure.
I mean,
like,
I wouldn't go back.
Great. Where are we supposed to go then?
We could stay at the nest.
I figure that's a hot spot too. That's where I killed Winslow. I thought I did.
Was Corvus's
wait.
was
Corvus's
Corvus's
house.
house?
Go to Dewberry's house. We've got the deed to Dewberry's house, don't we?
Wait, is
I think
Winslow?
that's where
basically
Winslow is taking over. Yeah.
Winslow. Okay, well that means he's not at the nest at least.
We just go kill Winslow.
Or we could go to Corvus's house.
I feel like working with those types, we're working on borrowed time.
You're talking about because Corvus's house is part of the circle?
Yeah.
So maybe we
I
should
agree.
just take up residence at an inn or something.
It seems kind of dangerous, but
I feel like that's where. I feel like that's the first place they look. You know what I mean? They go to the innkeeper and say, "Hey, if you see anybody who matches this description, innkeeper is going to be the first people to look and report."
That is true. Well, where
And
do we
Beatrix,
go
can we
then?
stay here?
I really feel comfortable here.
I have business to tend to. Hey Ryan, can you get out of there?
Do what?
Let me text you.
Can I leave? Yeah.
We got a whisper?
Question. Not really.
Well, I've got to turn airplane mode off if you're going to text me.
Well, you can. Oh yeah,
That's fine. You can for a second.
Oh, man, I have done so much for y'all, and I'm gonna do more. I gotta say, I like you.
What, you're going to do something?
I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna make you. Whew, I'm gonna make you members of a private club.
You don't even
Consider
like
yours-
our cause. Why are you helping us?
I like you, just because I think you're gonna die a gruesome death.
So you're not against the Inkling. You just think
No.
we're going to die.
No, it's a useless cause that you're going.
I see.
against.
Okay. That's different. That's
fairly
different.
nihilistic,
But y'all
but
are-
not in the way.
Y'all are gonna help. I think that y'all can probably take care of the batteries, maybe, and that'll help me. So, I mean, I might be being selfish. And if you die, I'll probably be able to find you and get all the magic items that you have. So,
You're probably right.
You know.
Probably right.
She's probably she's probably.
Can
the
each of
only
you
one.
give me 500 gold, though?
Probably. What we've got, that's 4,000. We've got that in the group fund. I don't know if we want to spend that. No, that's actually 30,
I was about to say.
3,500. Sorry, there's 7 of us.
The math isn't driving.
Do we want to do that in the group fund or each
I
individual?
promise you want to do this.
I know we want to do it.
What are we paying for?
I can't tell you until you pay me.
Platinum out of the bag
It'll
of
be
sharing.
350
This
platinum.
sounds.
It's some deep magic stuff.
It sounds like some
Oh, yeah.
multi-level
Yeah.
marketing.
Do you think
We
that's
all
okay?
Use it? Is it for everybody?
Gillard, what do
There's
you
only
think? You're
one
the
thing
holder
that
of
you're
the
going to
bag.
get, but you can all use it.
I mean, I vote yes.
Is it a?
Does it help
perpetual
us?
thing?
Perpetual, yes.
Does it help us with somewhere to stay?
It will.
Then it's worth it.
350 platinum coming your way.
Okay.
Wait,
bag?
is that right?
No, 35 black.
No, I thought
No,
Are they
350.
100? Are they 100?
They're 100. Yeah.
So it's only 35.
No,
3,500 gold.
Wait,
Yeah.
did you say we each have to pay 500?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, that's only 35. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Man, my brain. Yeah, that's easy. Yeah, we got that all day long. Group fund.
By giving she takes the gold and she doesn't put it where she usually puts her own money. She sets it aside onto the counter. As I said, you are joining a very elite class of people. Most people do not know of this. Most people do not get to experience this. This is stuff even I don't understand.
We don't have to like sell our soul or anything.
No, you already did that. But
We
and
already
she
did.
puts out her hand, shows you the back of it, and suddenly is holding a key. There you go. That's what she bought.
Where's our house?
I got the key.
If you put that into any door, turn the lock, open the door, you'll wind up in the Wicked Weasel wandering the wisteria.
What? The Wicked Weasel wandering the wisteria.
You made that up. Do you have a closet?
Huh?
You made that up. Do you have a closet?
We can just use her for a door.
Yeah, that works. I'm gonna open her. I'm gonna use the key on the front door.
Okay.
Does it look like outside?
It does not.
I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna put the key in.
Oh, sorry. It does look out. Yeah, you. It looks the front door.
Right.
Yeah, it's outside right now.
And then I use the key and open it. It looks different.
You open up, and the door opens, and you see a dimly lit bar room
I close the door and I pull the key out and open it. And is it outside again?
outside.
She's not screwing around. What is that place? I want to know before I go in
That's
there.
the Wicked Weasel wandering the wisteria.
Yeah, no, I heard that part. What is it?
It's a bar.
How is that?
It's a tavern. It's
somebody run the-
stables. It's anything you want.
Does somebody run the place?
Yeah, they have quite a few people.
Is there an outside?
Does anyone with any lore knowledge ever have heard of this? Like,
No, none of you.
okay.
No.
Is there alcohol?
Yeah, they have alcohol.
Oh, absolutely.
Is it a
Craziest
whole
guys
other, is
that
it a
you
whole
could
other
ever
world,
imagine.
or is it just an inn?
See, that's what I don't understand. It's a maybe
So it's a pocket dimension.
maybe.
But you're part of it?
I'm a member, and I am allowed to bring in other members for a small
Tell me
fee.
this. After we're in there, we come out. Where do we come out? Wherever we went in at?
They could take you anywhere. Your key will bring you back from the door that you left.
They could take us
Who's
anywhere.
So, like, if
People
you
who run the Wicked Wisteria.
So we could ask them and they could send us wherever we wanted?
What if they don't like
Maybe.
us?
They're pretty nice.
here's another
Pretty
question.
likable.
Okay, there's sometimes where you are not here in the city. If we go to this place and then we try,
I wouldn't use my door because I shut my door. and my pocket dimension disappears.
House and open that door.
Yeah,
Or just we could go to a back cellar in an alley or something.
that's the only problem is that you do end up back at the same door.
Yeah. So we still need to pick a good door.
You want to buy a door? I'm just kidding.
But
Would that work?
That's genius.
Carry a door around.
A door on hinges?
a door that a shield that is also a door.
Tower shield door.
Just set it in the middle of the street and just walk through.
It just falls over. People carry it off.
Open the door.
Hold the door.
Okay, this is great.
Wait, so now we can just travel anywhere. Is the traveling limited whenever they take you
No,
to
we
only
can't
doors
just
that they
travel.
have ever used?
We can't travel anywhere. We're not sure of that.
It's getting existential though.
You're going to pay some prices if you try to go to a door that you've never been to. You're going to pay prices that you're probably not willing to pay.
Okay, say we walk into this Wandering Weasel Tavern of Hell, right? So
Oh,
we're
it's
in
not
there.
hell. It is. It's
Right.
quite fun.
So we're there. Do they have a front door and a back door?
They have many doors.
Okay, so whenever I walk out one of these doors, is there an outside of this tavern?
They have different doors that go to different places and different rooms, and you'll be fine.
Is there
Life
an
has many
outside?
doors, Ed boy.
There's no outside.
Yes and no. You'll just have to see it to
When you walk
understand.
out of the tavern, you're not sure where you're going to end up.
So there's no stable for the horses.
There is a
There's-
stable for the horses, yes.
So there's an outside.
Well, we don't have any horses anymore. So.
They probably have some horses there, to be honest with you.
All right,
Probably
let's
do.
go. Let's do it. I'm ready. Open that door, G.
Hold on, we got
Can't
it.
use her door. We have to go somewhere else.
Yeah, and we need
I mean,
to.
you can use it for now. I'm not going to close down anytime soon. So
we need to
I mean,
run
if
down
you
to the
wanna-
Phoenix feathers anyway.
That's fine.
All right. I'm going to draw my hood, pull it in close.
You want me to disguise you, Gillard? Let me give you something. Let me do something on you.
Yeah, how long is it going to take?
Just a couple minutes.
It takes as long as it takes.
Go for it.
Okay, I'm going to put some.
I don't want a mustache.
Oh wait, you're bald, aren't you? Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna give you some long hair. Does that work? I'll just give you a wig.
I'm just gonna pull my.
Do you have a beard?
Yes.
Like a goatee? You got a goatee.
I look like Kratos, honestly. I
No,
realize
no
that.
mustache. Okay.
You should give him long hair that kind of dangles in front of his eyes. He's got long bangs,
I was thinking
like long black
15.
hair.
15 to give him a long black wig.
Okay. Yep. You do it
I wear
effectively.
armor. I wear full plate.
You still might pull your hood up, Gillard.
I texted you again.
Okay, Gillard is disguised. Anyone else? Anyone else disguised?
Nope. I want a nice portrait.
All right. We're going to go down to the Phoenix Feathers. Okay. I'm going to look out the door before we go. I'm going to look out the front windows or anything and just glance around, see if there's
What
anything.
time was it?
Midday. Afternoon.
Midday? Yeah.
Have that.
At most afternoon.
Yeah, because we rested.
People were.
Then
was-
at dawn is when we fought. We fought for like 10 minutes, maybe. And
That's a 26 to perceive.
Dawn was the first dragon, and then y'all
Yeah,
traveled and
that's
fought
what I'm saying, yeah.
and found.
It's a 26 to perceive any threats or people looking suspicious.
Buck wasted 3 hours of time in prayer. I know that.
that was at night, though.
Man, so long.
That was the night before.
That was the night before. Nobody has it written down. The Phoenix Feather dude?
Yeah, I wrote down Phoenix Feather owner question mark.
Yeah.
Huh?
The Phoenix Feather. I wrote down Phoenix Feather the place, and the next one I put owner question mark.
We don't know who it is.
Yeah, you don't see anyone checking you out. No one.
Are there any black cloaks around?
Yeah, there's people around.
Black cloaks?
Yeah. It's the market, and they
Do
patrol
they
the
look
market.
like
during the day.
they're looking for anybody in particular? or
Nope,
anything?
just doing their normal patrol. You will notice, you've not been gone long, but it seems meager. People seem more tense. People seem on edge. People seem poorer. in
So
just
it's not
the
a
past
party
couple
right now.
days. It's, people are not too happy.
Fasting for the slake.
How much longer until this lake?
Been like 4
9 days, maybe?
Was it going to be 2 weeks?
14 to begin
It was
with,
going to be,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
And how many days did we say y'all were gone?
I don't think we were gone more than
4.
four at the most.
Yeah.
This might be day 4.
10 days. The
'cause I
batteries have
remember-
really been pushing the slake.
I remember because I was thinking I didn't know if we were going to end up doing downtime for anything for tonight. That's what I was wondering.
Getting a real
Okay.
Taco Tuesday from Lego Movie off of this.
Love that movie.
All right. Down to the Phoenix Feathers.
Okay. It's open. You see the normal old gentleman. His wares are looking a little bit ragged, and he's not got too much stuff in here at the moment.
Okay. Well, I'm dressed like an old man.
How can I do? What can I do for you?
Yes. I'm looking for a potion of water breathing.
Of course, of course.
Hey, honey.
Anything else?
That's it for me. Anyone else?
Yeah, what else you got?
Potion of enlarge or potion of growth.
Oh, man, yeah, how much is that?
Pretty sure I'm addicted to those at this point.
So a potion of water breathing, and a potion of enlarge. Growth, yes. I'm afraid that the prices are a little bit more expensive than times have passed. If you've bought them from me before, I don't recognize you two, but I recognize some of your compatriots.
We're not with them.
Oh, you're not. Oh,
Yeah, no, we don't know them. We're not friends with them.
my apologies.
We're just traveling bards.
$2.50 a piece.
You got it.
Was it
Seems
that
reasonable.
price? I don't remember if it was that price or not.
How about 200 apiece?
I'm afraid I cannot negotiate down.
I had already
at the
given the
moment.
money for mine.
Worth a try. Times are tough.
They are, and that's why I can't afford it.
Okay, I'll give him 250.
And you, gentlemen,
Yeah, what do you got? What do you got?
not very much.
Before we get into all that, discussing what items you do,
absolutely, Buck. Whatever.
I do know what I need. Could I please? Do you have any incenses or herbs that I may be able to use?
Of course, we yes, we carry that sort of thing. We have a box of 3 and a box of 10.
How much does the box of 3 cost?
3 silver pieces.
I'll buy all 3 of those. All 3.
What's the box of 10?
5 silver, yes.
Yes, 10 gold. For the lot.
I'll give you 1,000.
I mean, if I do, that makes it worth it.
Yeah,
and that saves us a trip, right?
That's funny.
Right?
Not this time.
Dang it.
She was lying.
All right.
Wait, so he doesn't have that much? Is that?
His incenses are not of the quality that I need.
Maybe not of the magical variety.
But
they don't even
aside from that, I
just
have
gotta
one
be-
potion of greater healing,
Pricey.
You've got to be pricey.
a potion of regular healing, and a potion of superior healing. And I'm afraid that besides the 2 potions that these gentlemen have bought, that is all that I have.
Okay. Greater.
Healing and superior, yes.
Okay. Anybody want these? I do. If you don't, I can't heal very well.
The normal potion of
hang those
healing
right
is
there.
75
Leave
gold.
it up there for now.
Well, you could put
Okay.
them in the bag of sharing, and any of us could grab them then.
Okay.
The potion of greater healing is 225.
Okay. You know what? Actually, thanks. No thanks though.
I'm sorry. Prices have really
He is
skyrocketed.
overcharging.
Yeah, I slid the markup to 50%.
Yeah, when you said 75, I knew it was being marked up. I just didn't know how bad mine was. I didn't care.
50% markup.
Yeah, I
So,
didn't
if you
care.
don't mind, what is causing the lack of potions?
There's just no trade coming anymore since the batteries have had to shut down because of all of the riotous living up north and the danger to our welfare that seems to be creeping ever southward. We had some hooligans here in the town, not but a week or so ago.
8 hooligans.
Hopefully they're gone. Well, tell me this. Is there anywhere you can... I mean, do you make the potions yourselves?
I
sir?
do, yes.
Would there be anywhere that we could go get, or I could go get in my travels, some components for you or anything?
Thank you.
They do grow out and about, but how are you going to leave?
Do you go collect them?
Haven't you been paying attention? The dwarf, he has dementia. He has dementia. He's old.
Well, I just thought we could help this man if we came across.
I'm afraid all of my wares are from outside the city.
Even if so, I mean, where do they normally come from? Is there a trade route or?
Most usually.
Okay.
Okay.
Falling on hard times, sir. And
It's hard on us all, especially the honest workmen.
I take disguised old Quincy shoulders. I say, let's go. Well, doors over here.
Where are we again?
The Phoenix Feather. Oh, good sir. What was your name? I asked the shopkeep.
He asked the shopkeeper what his name was.
What was your name again?
Thaddeus. I am Thaddeus.
Shout out to Slark, sir.
Shout out to Slarkster. He's the guy who watches.
Don't worry about it.
He knows who he is.
He knows who he is.
And he knows who Thaddeus is. Thaddeus, that is my name.
Nice meeting you. Let's go.
Yeah.
Timer.
I need that potion of water breathing.
He gave
You already bought it.
I know.
Okay. It's already in your bag, sir.
Thank you.
He knows.
Okay, we're gonna leave with these dudes. I mean,
I
at the
thought you
same
weren't
time,
together.
at the same time as these dudes. Shut up, Thaddeus. Bye, Thaddeus.
You be nice to Thaddeus. Okay.
All right.
Well, as we get outside and regroup, so it's gonna be really hard to get stuff now.
I have to go to the Church of the King.
Have fun with that.
Yeah.
I want to try the door.
That's what I'm gonna go right back to the. Is all right? Everybody out?
Yeah.
I wonder what happens if we try to use both ends of the door at the same time. But that's for another time. I'm gonna put the key in the door, turn the lock, and go back into his shop. But this time using the key.
Okay, once again, you see this dimly lit bar.
All right, we're going in this time.
I mean, I have to go to the church, but sure.
A big difference this time, whereas last time it seemed quiet, now it seems raucous and lively.
Buck, we will see you in a couple hours.
Do you think maybe I could hang on to that key since I'll be joining you in just a few minutes?
I mean, I would. It's not that I'd want to. It's not that I don't want to say no to you. It's that we're now trapped in that place if you take the key.
And I am trapped outside of it if you take the key.
I mean, it's not a good situation either way. But I'm not going to that church.
Right, exactly.
Well, why can't we all just go to the church?
I mean, it may not be a good idea to have a whole group there. I don't know.
I don't think I should be around too much.
Are you holding this door open right now?
Yeah. Rask, you want to go in with me?
Yep, I'm gonna dive in the room.
To just take the
Actually
key,
dived in.
But we're trapped in there until you come back.
I'll stay with you, Buck.
It won't be long.
I would.
I'll go with Buck.
2 sour
I'm worried
whiskeys?
you're gonna get spotted.
He's in disguise.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, and I'm fine.
It's not a magical disguise, though.
It is a magical disguise.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's not
I thought it was a
alter. It's not. Oh, he's not changing his physical form. He's just got a magical veil over himself.
I didn't realize that.
It's fine. I'm sure they know what all of us look like.
I thought it was a disguise kit. Like
No, it's better,
disguise hat.
better than
In
that.
Amsterdam.
He used his hat.
It's basically the disguise.
Who all's going with Buck? Me and Vistrid?
I'm going in the.
We can't let him go by himself. Thrain, you better go in because they know you better.
Yeah.
Thrin, they got flying ponies, man. No, it's just a drink, Thrin. It's just a drink.
So the 4 of us are going into the bar, and we're gonna let the door shut with them having the key. This is ridiculous. I'm trapped in a place now. I'm frustrated.
You could get out.
I would
You
rather
can kick him out.
anywhere in the world. Apparently,
All right, who do we want to go with first?
it's up to you.
Do the bar first.
Do the bar first? Okay.
All right.
Yes, as I said, this bar. Who is
Me,
Gillard,
Rask, Erst, and Thrin.
Forrest and Thrin? Okay.
Yeah. So it's like every other person went to a different location.
Yeah. It is. That's exactly
Literally.
But you're with us everywhere.
Yes, I am.
Seth is the beginning and the end of the circle, though.
Yeah.
He's the beginning and the end of all Plexia.
I don't like these talks. Okay, so yes, the bar that you are you step into is you step in. There's people just dancing and singing and having a good time. There's different tables with different amounts of people all over the place. You see one table has a very old man with a very long beard, and he is sitting with a blue-haired looking elf who keeps throwing a ring high up into the air. And you notice when you look at this that there's no ceiling that you can see, that it just rises forever and forever and forever. You notice a half-orc that looks kind of familiar to you with a sword and a shield. You notice a hammer and shield, sorry. A rough woodsman around the same table, a swashbuckling looking halfling, I believe. And they're just in deep conversation as this blue-haired elf just continues to flick his ring higher and higher. Behind this bar, there's a wall of alcohol bottles that just climbs out of sight. And there's just an enormous giant who is just constantly pouring drinks rather slowly, but on his shoulder sits a cat man. You've never seen anything like this. But there's a humanoid cat that is just jumping from off his shoulder and climbing all over the shelf of this thing and bringing back bottles to this fire giant. He's just quick, always bringing new bottles, and the giant just slowly is pouring new drinks for different people. You see some sort of... she almost looks elvish. Her skin is rather bluish, right? And she is just behind a podium constantly writing down things and scanning the room, and seems to catch eyes with some people and suddenly starts writing new things down. These are the only 3 that you notice are working at the moment, but there's people all over the place singing, drinking. It seems that some people are having sad moments at one table and overly zealous moments at other tables. It's like each table could be their own atmosphere. The entirety of this place is just wild and eccentric.
Rask, we're on our best behavior here. This isn't a place we screw around and piss people off.
Gee, I've been drinking for like 10 minutes now, man. This is actually John Smith, the ogre, the giant.
My name is Omar.
Yeah, that's... See, G? See?
We're gonna get killed.
Yeah, if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna take these 2 shots and I'm gonna go talk to this blue lady. And I start using elemental attunement to make the alcohol float in the air and mix and drop back into the shots. as magic tricks to try to impress this blue lady.
She kind of, as you stand over the podium, you see that she's just writing enormously fast, like incredibly fast, and just has different papers flying all over the place. And you notice one of them suddenly has your name written on it.
Wow, girl, you write so fast, you make fast writers not write so fast.
And as you continue to drink and spill a few drops here and there, a tally just continues to add up under your name.
Okay, well, you're kind of creeping me out, girl. So, I'm gonna walk away.
What can I do for you?
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have a group of 7. The others should be joining us soon. What do we need to do to get
I
rooms?
only see 4 of you.
Yeah, they'll join us later. We were just wondering what do we need to do to get rooms here?
You'll have to talk to Cecilia.
All right, appreciate it. Where's she at?
He nods slowly towards the blue-skinned woman.
The one that okay.
Cecilia takes care of all the tabs.
Thank you. I'll go talk to Cecilia. Same
Honestly,
thing.
you should be doing this.
I'm not DM.
Oh, and I'll mention over to Thren. Hey, Thren, did you notice that half orc is the one that won our little competition earlier?
I thought he looked familiar.
Yeah. It's a tough dude. All right. Our big hurrah we threw. Big player versus player. Remember?
At the Inkling?
Yeah. Yeah. The half orc. The half orc was the duo that won. Was part of the duo that won.
Oh, it was Trillig?
the half orc.
I mean,
with
not
the,
Trillig.
with the guy that was with the guy named Duo. He's part of the duo with Duo.
Yeah.
Thordak, okay.
Oh, you did find your mini of him, right? Cool.
All right. So I walk up to Celia. So hey, we were hoping to secure some rooms for me and 6 of my friends.
What was the voice of Cecilia?
Very elegant, very aloof, elegant.
Yes, that will.
Yeah,
We can do that for you, no problem.
almost condescending.
Very threatening.
And what do we pay up front, or do we just collect the tab, or what's the?
Either way, it will work either way.
Well, since we're new here, I feel like it'd be better for us to pay up front this time.
You want to pay up front?
Yeah.
That's fine.
What's it cost?
And she kind of has a sly smile at this. Why don't you just tell me a story? Make it true, make it personal. Those are worth more.
Oh my god, I'm in love.
Are you telling the story now, Ras?
Absolutely not. I'm gonna listen to you tell the story and look at her.
All right.
You see that suddenly she's not writing anymore, and she has a new paper that it has your full name written very beautifully.
My full name?
Your full name.
My full name that I didn't tell her?
Yes. Your full true name.
Interesting.
Which is?
Gillard Alexander.
Yeah. It is written in gold calligraphy at the top.
Okay. So this is the story of a man who doesn't know if he can trust himself and follows the guidance of others in lieu of himself. And I tell this Gillard story from a couple episodes ago.
Okay. She never takes her eyes off of you, but her hand just flows continually, and you find it's hard not to look at what she's writing, and she's not writing what you're saying. She's writing every feeling that you had in these moments, every thought that was in the back of your mind. It is just a true rendition of the things that you felt in these experiences. And as you finish telling her, an incredible phenomena occurs, and you don't remember your own story. You remember being told your story, but it's no longer yours. It belongs to her paper now.
There's an episode of The Twilight Zone like this.
That is quite the story, Gillard Alexander.
Does he keep his name?
He does keep his name.
Okay.
So what, like, how does that change for my character being told the story and not lived the story? Do I still feel like I lived it?
No. It's a little disconcerting.
I would say
it's almost comforting.
He feels relieved.
It's a relief.
Yeah.
But and in a way you see this in a different way now. instead of living through it and trying to like reason within yourself all of these things, you might see it in a worse light. You might see it in a better light. You did the things that you had to do, or how could someone so despicable do such things? That's up to you. But there is a relief in not owning those feelings and not being responsible for those actions anymore.
Okay.
It's just as if you'd been told the story.
Basically, me as a player.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's really cool.
You can thank Ryan.
That was nice. That was the other party, right? Do y'all want to mention that to the podcast? For
That is Ryan's campaign players in a moment that we actually had the very first time that we entered into the Wicked Weasel wandering the Wisteria.
Those 3 players.
And Nathan.
And Nathan.
Nice.
Nathan's the blue-haired.
So y'all knew what that was? The wandering weasel, or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's from Ryan's campaign.
Worlds.
Yeah, we're transcending worlds now.
We got our own multiverse?
Yeah, we're a multiverse now.
Dude, that is sick.
Nice.
Texas.
Oh,
How many universes do we win?
You, that is definitely enough to pay for your rooms, your drinks. I'll let you know when another story is due. Thank you.
Wow. Thanks, G. Thanks for all the drinks, man.
I guess, yeah.
Cool.
With Ras Appetite, we'll owe you a story in a couple days.
I would say ask someone else to pay next time.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. I need another one of those flying ponies, John.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Ask for the golden nectar.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
No. He's not going to have that.
John, can I have a...
If he can't pronounce your name, Omar, he can't have the golden nectar. I think that's a rule.
Can I have a golden nectar?
He brings you or the cat jumps off of his shoulder, runs up out of sight, and comes back with a bottle that is glowing gold.
Don't drink that, Ras.
And he pours you a tiny little shot.
All right, boys.
He's about to go on a trip.
All right, boys.
I'll try one of those.
Yes!
Pours a second.
This is like that scene from Doctor Strange.
Anyone else?
What's it?
I'll just have an ale.
He pours you an ale.
Through it.
All right. The two of you who do the golden nectar shot, I don't remember what it was called, but go ahead and give me Constitution saving throws.
Time to get messed up, son.
Oh no.
13.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good.
Total fail or success?
That's success.
7.
That a fail? That's a fail. Okay, so I need y'all to write a note on y'all's character sheets. Different notes, unfortunately.
Oh no.
You know what this does. You passed. The next time you roll a natural 1, it becomes a natural 20.
Heck yeah.
Next time you roll a natural 20, it becomes a natural
Don't
1.
use your lucky on that.
What?
What if you roll a natural 20? It's also a natural 20?
That's a natural 1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If he rolls a 1, it's a 20. If he rolls a 20, it's a 1.
If he rolls a 1, it's a 1. If he rolls a 20, it's a 20.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, he failed. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so next time Kyle rolls a nat 20, it becomes a nat
becomes
1.
So he will
That is
ideally.
an interesting thing.
That's from Ryan's campaign.
I like that.
It's cool. I like it.
Did you
I like
did you pull that from somewhere, or is that something you came up with?
I heard something like it on another podcast.
Yeah.
That.
I mean,
If you'd like to go to your room, he points, and now you see a hallway that you've never seen before. First door on the left.
Do we all share one room, or do we have 7 rooms?
Depends on how you want to do it.
I want my own room. I don't want AJ to censor me story, so I'm just gonna go.
Where's the blue woman's room? I want a room next to hers.
You probably don't. I would be careful with Cecilia. She can handle her own.
I'm gonna trust you, John, this one time.
It's Omar.
That's what I said. Because you technically only kind of screwed me, but Cicerine over there, she really did the job. I'm gonna sleep with the G. Don't worry.
My door's locked.
I'm gonna sleep in front of G's door.
Suit yourself.
Thanks, John. See you tomorrow, buddy.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to do in the bar?
and then for 15 minutes get hammered, and then you go to bed.
Okay, we'll jump over to.
It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Real quick.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
No, yeah. It's 5 o'clock at the Weasel.
You guys,
Perpetually, 5 o'clock.
you guys shut the door, pull the skeleton key out, and you're standing in the middle of Galeport, right outside of the Phoenix Feather.
All right.
Let's make this quick, Buck.
Absolutely, and don't feel like you have to go into anywhere. Just, we move together. We kind of blend in.
Yeah. You
If
want to
anybody tries
disguise?
to stop us, then we act like we
Either of you want to disguise?
I'm fine.
I think I've been in different animal shapes about half the time we've done anything.
Whatever you say. If you get
So,
arrested, it's not on me.
I think I'm okay for now.
Okay. Well, let's make our way downtown then.
Making my way downtown, walking fast.
Let's not walk fast.
I take that back. Go ahead and give me a little disguise.
Here, let's slip into an
Just
alley.
don't mess with the beard too much.
I won't. What color hair do you have?
Like rusty red.
Do you have
Reddish brown.
a whole beard?
Yeah.
Can prestidigitation change the color of stuff?
Oh, dang, you have the same hair color as ours. We're like twins.
Can you change hair color?
Let's see.
Let me look.
Do I have prestidigitation?
I'm disguising Vistrid. I'm just gonna kind of powder him up, make him look gray, and draw some lines under his eyes, make him look a little bit older than he is.
You make a color, a small mark, or
Well,
a symbol
that's a
appear on an
2.
object. or
Plus,
the
I think
surface
7,
around.
so 9.
It kind of just looks like they're throwing flour into his hair.
Sensory effect, such as a shape
Well,
or a
you
spark
look like a vagabond, Vistrid, but that's the best I can do for right now.
It works.
I
Okay.
mean, maybe.
I'm wearing animal cloaks
I guess
anyway.
this is
Animal
pretty
furs.
Yeah.
So it fits.
Okay. So you have to kind of head towards Corvus's now.
Like 20 minutes.
Yeah. And that's where the Church of the King is.
Yeah.
As you walk, you notice an increased presence of black cloaks, a decreased presence of common folk, and people that you do see are never alone. They're in 2s or 3s, and they seem to be rushing to get to where they're going. People look strained, tired, stressed out. No one's stopping and chit-chatting. No one's stopping to window shop. Nothing like that.
We'll just match their energy and bustle through there.
Coming into the alley, you pass by Sybil's table. It has been knocked over and broken.
Oh.
And you see kind of a longer line of people trying to get into the Church of the King, actually. Seems that worship levels are higher.
There's an actual like standing line.
Not
waiting.
like waiting line, but there's people going in a lot more than
okay.
you've ever seen before.
It's like when church just lets out, or when it's about to.
It's about to convene. People are going more in than they are coming out.
Yeah, there's tons of people sitting around chatting, blocking up the door.
What exactly are we trying to accomplish here, Buck?
I have to get some very expensive incenses and herbs.
Do you think they're going to let you buy it?
I can only ask.
The outside of this building, I think I've described it. It's not anything too crazy. It's large. You have to pass through 2 double doors, very tall, very wide, dark oak. And the contrast when you step through those doors, it's just dark in here. The where you would kind of expect to see brilliant stained glass, it's actually covered with dark draperies that seem to have pinholes poked all the way through it, so that light is barely coming through these pinholes, and it looks almost as if you are looking at the night sky and seeing stars. The walls, instead of a smooth or stucco kind of thing, have giant thorns extruding in different angles all over, and they go up the walls and across the ceiling and intertwine with each other. It's not a comfortable feeling, especially to you, Buck. You see many different pews in 3 rows, 2 offset, kind of pointing towards the middle, and 1 straight down. And you see different people are are sitting at the pews. Some are going to the front. There is just a large bust of the king. You recognize him from the picture that you saw at the academy. And adorned on his head is a thorny crown that kind of matches the walls and the ceiling. There's different black candles lit on a table around the bust, and you see a man not in any kind of different apparel, nice apparel, but he's not in anything too standoffish, and he is pacing behind the bust and is giving some sort of a sermon that you can't quite make. As you at the back door, there's kind of a whisper as people are coming in, and it seems that closer to the front it silences out to respect or fear. So you can't really hear what he's saying at the moment because of the whispering.
Does he look familiar at all, the priest?
No, you've never seen
I
him.
want to get closer to where I can hear him.
Okay.
And take a seat.
Are we like in? You say are we in a line or?
No, it's not really a line. People are just coming in.
Okay, so there's places.
Some people
to
are
sit.
too. The way that I would read the room, some people are a little too scared to get to the front.
Almost, yes.
Is what it would feel. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna get closer, and if you guys don't, that's fine.
What's the vibe? Does it feel
Oppression.
weird?
Do they pass the vibe?
Oppression is a good vibe.
Yeah.
Oppression.
Okay. So like,
But maybe that's just because you have expectations of how this place should feel. You know that he is a false deity, if you could even call him a deity, that he is usurping the gods, that he has cast them down and is now maybe not demanding worship, but being one of the only things that worship is available to. So maybe it's in your own heads. Maybe it's just what's going on.
so in the brief instances we've had of seeing like Tira or experiencing her in any way, what is this like?
The only person who's ever experienced Tira really is Buck, and he has always described it as warm and hopeful and life.
So does this just feel fake, or does it actually feel like?
Well, how do you think Quincy would feel it?
I don't know. That's what I'm wondering.
I would say Buck would feel it
Because I was wondering more along the lines of what Buck would feel. Does it feel like?
Shouldn't feel anything, should you?
Like I'm wondering if he would feel uncomfortable.
Of how I would normally.
Like if he's getting like red flags, or if it just seems like a show.
I got red flags when I heard there was a king of the church.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
Church of the King.
Church of the King, yeah.
so it's dark.
King of the church.
It feels dark.
It's probably a pretty creepy vibe, kind of like Jack's
Now,
vibes.
see-
Yeah, that's what I was.
As you think of this and you're trying to figure it out, you try to think of it from another perspective. And they are definitely trying to invoke a nightness to this place. Maybe not. When you first walk in, you think of darkness, but upon seeing the pinpricks and the way that the light shines through, there could be something beautiful about this if you truly believed what was being sold here. So, and thinking of this, you actually kind of look around, and people closer to the front look enraptured, and they're listening with a deeper fervency than some of the people maybe towards the back. And maybe they truly believe it, and they see a beauty in it, and maybe that's scary.
Does it feel like my magic has been affected? My connection to the ground, to the earth? Okay.
Did you say you wanted to find a place to sit, Buck?
Yeah, I want to get closer to where I can.
I'm gonna pat Buck on the back and say, just keep your guard up, and I'm going to give him guidance.
Okay. Buck, I would say that you are definitely the most affected by this place, because you're walking into a place that has tried to essentially kill your deity. The hair on the back of your neck has begun to rise. You don't feel that your power is diminished. You don't feel that Tira is further away. You just feel this place is not right. Who else was there? Just the three of you?
Us three.
Just three. Okay. Yeah. So you don't feel really much different. You feel the most just because of your connection with Tira. And
looking at Buck, can I tell that he's
I'd say
shaking?
he's a little paler than usual.
Okay.
But he's not shaking, and he doesn't appear afraid. His mouth has actually kind of gone just tight and straight, and he seems like he's clenching his jaw and just ready to get through this.
Okay.
You make your way. How close do you want to get to the front?
Mid row. I mean, you know.
The middle row.
Yeah.
And about how far down? There's about 10 pews each, so 30 pews total.
Okay, so I'm going to the middle column. I want to go to the probably if there's 10 rows, I want to go to about row 5 or 6.
Okay, so about halfway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Middle.
Middle.
You see that this is where people try to be, like, this is the most comfortable. There's a few up front, there's a few in the back, but the middle seems a good point to everyone that it's not too far, it's not disrespectful, but also if they want to leave, they might not affect too many people. It's kind of weird, but you do find a place that the three of you can sit. You're rather close to some other people who are just kind of looking around. Maybe not, they're listening, but also they might not be regulars here. And this man who, as you get closer, it looks like he's in a pale white kind of tunic. He is still just pacing back and forth and orating to everyone. Yes, friends, remember, the king is the one who brought us all together. He sorry, this is kind of hard for me to just come up with on the spot. He is the one who unified Palexia, who when the world was falling apart and in battle, he unified us, brought us together as one. And some people are starting to cheer this. But now, dear friends and family, there are dark forces that come against our king, who wish to dethrone him.
Death to the gods!
No one's saying that. There are those who wish to split off from our precious country, who wish to destroy these binds that the king have made on us. No. But you, my friends and family, you can help in this time of need. You can give to the Church of the King, who gives all to the king. And it seems this is the end of his sermon for now. Thank you again for your offerings and for purchasing anything that you need to worship our king, his kingliness.
So he's asking for monetary donation?
Yeah. And please, we will continue on the next hour.
Gift shop in Starbucks.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
You see at the end of this that some people start moving over towards a cart that is kind of off to the side, and there are different candles and it seems incenses and things that are over there.
Okay. Are there sticker prices on those incenses and herbs?
You have to get closer to see.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah. I will.
How much is 1,000 worth? Like, is that just a whole bunch, or is it supposed to be like?
It would be, for me, if I had to guess, it wouldn't be
a large quantity.
It would be the same if you went through your church building with anointing oil.
Okay.
And we're anointing specific places in order for the place to be anointed.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But and then herbs to burn.
Specific. The thing is, if it's 1,000,
it's 1,000
of incense. Is it a specific?
It's not a specific. It says 1,000 gold of incense and herbs.
Yeah. So I'm just wondering if it's
consumed.
a humongous bundle or if it's like just really high quality.
It would be enough to, if you're burning herbs.
See, I think incense is burning sticks.
Yeah.
I think
so. It would either take a lot of them, or it would just be a really expensive specific kind. Is what I was thinking.
I'm thinking more of like a incense, like vials of oil. But yeah, I guess you're right.
Incense is a stick you burn.
1 second. Herbs, oils, and incense worth at least 1,000 gold.
Okay.
So herbs.
Oh, it's
oils,
all
incense.
of the things.
Yeah. So you're burning stuff. You know.
Some oil from the cedars of Lebanon.
You see that the orator has actually come over, and he is the one that is dealing with the sales at the moment. There's like 3 people in front of you, mostly women.
Okay. Excuse me, good sir.
Yes. What can I do for you, child of the king?
Would love to buy some wares for the glorious worship.
Of course. What would you like? We have just about everything that you could imagine.
Well, it seems as though my shrine is run empty on all ingredients.
You have a shrine.
Oh, of course. I mean,
I'm sorry, I've not seen you here. I am Orator Maddock.
my name is James Brandyheart.
It is. He reaches out a hand. It is good to meet you, James.
Yes.
Where is your shrine? Is it a private shrine, or do you teach to others?
No, I'm not a teacher, as I would not wish to diminish from the great teachings of yourself or of anyone who gives glory. It's only
I am just a humble servant.
Of course, and as am I. I would. My shrine it's a very deep. It's a very deeply personal piece of myself.
Well, of course. It is so good that the religion is truly catching fire here. What can I... do you need 5 gold? 50 gold?
Since this shrine is to service my entire family, over the course of... over the course of the next great while, I will need to spend 1,000 gold.
1,000? Dear brother.
All for glorious worship, of course.
Of course. He kind of has a weird look. I have something that I think will work, and he actually reaches behind his cart. Instead of pulling out some of the just normal black candles that other people have been buying and lighting and taking up to the front and such, he brings out just a small bottle of oil. This is rather smaller than some people would expect, but I can assure you that the ingredients are well worth the 1,000 that you're asking. If you truly wish to bring honor to the king, this is the best thing that you could have.
And I'd like to take a look at it closer. What features does it have? What is it?
It is a pretty plain looking little bottle. And there is some kind of a golden substance inside, and small red flakes are kind of floating at the bottom, and he kind of shakes it up for you, and they fill it, and it kind of changes the color a little bit. You see just these, he kind of holds it up towards a candle, and the candle shines through, and the red glitter as it falls just casts light in crazy different ways. It's rather mesmerizing as you look upon it.
And I'm just going to say in my own head, just kind of like a prayerful thought, Tira, if I can use this to glorify you, let me not be hindered. And I look at him and I say, and this will last a good long time.
It should, yes.
Okay, all right. That's really the under normal circumstances, I wouldn't need to spend such an exorbitant amount. But these are dire times.
Dire times. That will be 1,200 gold. And thank you for your sacrifice.
Absolutely.
You will be blessed for it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Give it to him without question.
No?
I give that to him without question. I give him 12 platinum pieces because that's what I have.
Again, he looks at you strangely upon receiving 12 platinum.
And,
I hope to see you again here in the Church of the King.
And I hope to be...
Sir James Brandyheart.
Yes, and I hope to be visiting very soon as well. And
Can I help you? He just looks to the next person.
What are the pews made of?
Hardwood.
Or hardwood? Are they like
Dark.
finished?
like black.
Yes, they're not so much black, but they seem to be tarnished, almost black.
Like mahogany or something.
More black than that.
Yeah.
Not so red.
Was there anybody sitting? Well, like when he went, I stayed there. I mean, Vistrid, I assume, stayed there.
Yeah, I stayed in
I was just kind of keeping an eye on. Was there anybody on our row with us, or are we kind of just?
No, y'all were shoulder to shoulder with people because, like I said, he kind of picked the most comfortable place for people to sit.
That's what I was wondering. Never mind.
Is there anything else up at the front besides the statue?
There's no
like
altar
an
or anything right now.
or okay.
Give me perception checks, you two.
12.
Plus 9. 27.
Okay. You notice that as Buck walks away, the orator quickly exchanges places with just another clergyman or something and has walked over and keeps glancing towards Buck, watching his back, and he heads over to some black cloaks and begins speaking to them.
Okay.
Did I see that too? Oh, okay.
You're too focused on watching Buck, and he's watching the orator.
I'll lean over to Quince and say, "I'm afraid he's been made."
Well, then let's get out of here. What happened?
Where's Buck headed?
He's heading towards back to you.
Okay.
Well, actually, I'm heading down the center aisle and I'm looking at them, and I'm just nodding.
Okay.
I wouldn't have gone back to them to talk about it because it just would have been a really awkward.
Well, yeah, don't make us too. I'm gonna walk. Are you walking past us?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I went out to the aisle, went to the thing, and then immediately started making my way to the exit. But I made sure to make eye contact.
I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, Quince, let's hang back.
I'm gonna wait like 10 seconds till he gets kind of out of sight.
You watch the black cloak does not follow. He actually walks out a side door.
I'm gonna start coughing and hacking, and I'm still look like an old man, and I'm gonna file my way out of the room. Oh, sorry. Patting people on the knee as I go by, and I'm gonna go down the aisle coughing and out the door.
Okay.
I'll wait another 5 seconds and just slip out.
Okay. Where are you going, Buck?
Is he still out there where we can see him when we come out the door?
I mean, I'm heading out, and I figured that we would reconvene.
Just in the courtyard?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, he just makes his way about halfway to the courtyard and stands and waits for you two.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go.
You see Corvus's door not too far from here.
Yeah.
That's what I was immediately.
Is Vistrid behind us?
Yeah, I'm just a few seconds behind you.
Okay. When I get to Buck, I'm gonna turn around and look for Vistrid.
Okay. You see Vistrid coming down the stairs.
Okay. Are there any black cloaks around?
There's black cloaks everywhere.
Are any of them looking at us?
Give me perception checks.
And I can roll perception.
Natural one, lucky reroll.
You get to add a d4.
That's much better. Cool. How about a 24?
Oh, phew. I thought that was not 20 for a second.
Perception. Perception.
I got 12.
I have advantage on perception because of my shield.
Okay.
Ooh.
So that's a 13.
Like I said, you get to add.
It's a 2, but it's cocked. I don't know if you want to count it.
That's a 2.
Okay.
That's not cocked.
Okay, so 13.
Not enough to count. Say it's
14. 14. 23.
Okay. So Buck and Quincy are just kind of doing half scans, trying not to. And y'all, at the moment, you don't see anyone looking at you, searching for you at the moment.
Go to Corvus's house. Go to Corvus's house right now.
Okay, then we go. I would say that we aren't moving there together. We're just kind of
We all need to go.
making our way that
Okay, well,
way.
we need to go all go through the door at the same time.
I know, but like,
We
Y'all
could
have
go.
a key to Corvus's. Or are you using the skeleton?
No, using the guy, I have to use a skeleton key.
I do have the key to Corvus's house.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do.
So are you going?
That's what I was going to ask them. Like, are we going to go in and then turn around and use the key?
No, let's
While
just go
already
to the
inside?
bar. Go to the bar. No.
okay.
Just go straight to
All
it.
right, if you're sure.
Now remember, when you come out of the bar, you're going to come out outside.
We'll come out that door. What about them?
They'll come out the other door.
They'll come out wherever the last key was used.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, where the key was last.
Okay, tell me
Keyed
this:
at.
if we use the key and go into Corvus's house, when we use the key, do we come out of Corvus's house?
Yes.
If we use the key from the inside of Corvus's house,
You'd come in the hallway of Corvus's house.
we'd come into Corvus's house.
I think that's a better idea.
I don't know if we know that, but
I think.
You would assume that.
okay.
We could
Because
decide
y'all
that.
did it from the inside of Evanlin's to the outside
Beatrix.
world, and you would have interest back Beatrix's, sorry, and then y'all watched them go into the Phoenix Feather and not enter into the building. It was to the outside world, so
Okay.
you could reasonably guess.
Okay, so we need to go in and then use the door coming out. Okay. All right. Well, just go in. Just go into
Go.
Corvus's
I'll
house.
unlock Corvus's house.
Okay. What are you doing?
You rolled, so I rolled.
Don't do that.
Okay. You open Corvus's door.
Yeah.
Okay. You just step in, all three of you. All right. There's a candle burning in the
What color? What color candle?
just a normal candle, not a black candle.
Well, you said there were black candles
In
inside
Corvus's house?
Yes.
How burned down is it? Like how?
Fairly new.
I mean, is there
Do
any?
we see anybody?
Is there anyone
At the
in there?
moment,
Is
you
anyone-
don't. You're just in the entry hallway right now.
Let's go. Let's go. Get the skeleton key out. Let's go.
So we're inside.
Somebody's in here. We gotta go.
We are inside of it, though.
You're
right?
inside.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're all inside.
All right, so I get the skeleton key out, and
Do
Put it
we
into
want to
the-
find out who's in here?
No.
I don't think so.
Okay.
This was never our house.
Are y'all talking right now?
Yeah.
Hello.
What's the voice sound like?
Male.
Age?
Sound like Corvus? Apparently
Younger.
Their heads back.
Hello. Is this the Phoenix Feathers?
No. Who are you? Why are you in our house?
Let's go. Open the door.
I do. I mean, I use the skeleton.
Skeleton key in. You see a bar on the other side.
We go in.
You hear someone coming down the stairs as you shut the door.
What happens if they open the door when they're doored in?
It'll go to the outside. You have to use the skeleton key to get
No,
in.
no, I'm saying if they go in the skeleton key and they come out the real door.
They take the skeleton key with them as they go.
No,
through.
I'm saying what happens if that happens at the same time?
He's saying
What if that door is open when we try to exit the bar?
Very low percentage of that
Very low
happening.
chance of that happening.
No,
Yeah.
well, I'm saying while they have the bar door open, what happens if this guy comes out his door?
This doesn't work.
We'll see.
Very low percentage.
It blows up.
The door's not actually there.
It blows up, and then you'll blow up.
Divide by 0.
It goes to your thighs.
And then you blow
up.
This is our security system. A bucket of water.
Causes a black hole.
Wait, that's not water.
A tear in the space-time continuum.
They don't show that episode like that anymore. They
Yeah,
cut
they
those
cut
parts
that
out.
out.
Him blowing up makes no sense. At the end of
Yeah,
that.
it ruins the whole joke.
Yeah, because he blew up twice before breaking into the Krusty Krab to eat the Krabby Patties.
They don't show that episode anymore.
They don't show him blowing up at the front door or at the kitchen door
Oh,
to
really?
the gasoline buckets.
Yeah, they cut those bits out.
Yeah.
They're too violent.
I guess.
Oh, wow.
But then after he eats the Krabby Patties, he blows up. And it makes no sense.
Yeah.
And then you'll blow up.
Okay.
All right, yeah. Y'all step into oh, hi, dog. You step into a bar, and it's kind of quieting down from when you all opened it last.
I am pacing back and forth, absolutely frustrated.
In the bar?
Yes, on the verge of tears.
Why?
I don't know. You gotta ask.
Y'all see Raz
He
pacing
did
back and
draw me
forth, almost on the verge of tears.
I thought he went to go lay down at the door. At Gilly's door.
Rask, where's everybody else? Where's everybody else? Is everybody else here?
What? Quince? What? Oh, it's good that you
We
guys
made
are
it. We made
back.
it. It was sketchy, but we made it.
Yeah, that's good. It's only been like 20 minutes, so that's really good. I don't know where Thrin and Ernest
It's been
are,
a while
actually.
for them, right? It's been a couple hours for you.
Yeah. I
It's a
lost
different
track of
time frame.
Gillard's actually
Remember when
sleeping.
you opened the door and there was commotion just like 20 minutes later? So.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still just mid-afternoon, right?
In the real world.
In the real world.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're not gonna know how much time is passing.
Gillard's asleep, guys. Gillard's asleep.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not.
What's wrong?
I have drank at least 4 gallons of alcohol and have realized I faked every bit of being drunk. I cannot get drunk anymore. I have reached a point of enlightenment and I have purity of body, apparently.
Well, that's
And
great, Raz.
I am immune to all poisons.
Dude.
Yeah, wait, did y'all talk it out and decide alcohol is technically a poison?
He didn't run it by me, but he's
In
role
real
playing.
life, alcohol's a poison, so
I mean, yeah.
Love it.
Maybe you are actually drunk, Raz.
that's what I thought, Quince. That's what I thought. I hit on girls. I called John Smith. I even tried to sleep in the
My
hallway.
name's Omar.
Thank you, John. Sorry.
Oh my! Wow!
My
this-
name's
okay.
Omar.
This place is out of control. Where is the ceiling?
There's not a
What
ceiling.
is that cat doing?
Also thought I was drunk.
Who's
Seeing
the
no
blue?
ceiling.
Who's the blue lady?
Yeah, some smoking hot chick that I have been trying to do alcoholic tricks for days. It feels
Well,
like.
did you get us a room?
Absolutely. Yeah. G had like this super sad story, and I missed most of it because I was looking at her. And yeah, they're upstairs. Any room that's empty, just go ahead. They're paid for.
Really?
Yeah.
He's telling the truth.
Hey, John. Actually, can I get a round of golden nectar from my boys?
He said his name was Omar.
Yeah, that's.
Thank
Quince,
you. My
That's what I've
name
been
is
saying.
Omar.
Can I get that golden nectar from my boys? Actually, just one for Buck.
Would you like some golden nectar?
Don't do it, Buck. I'm just kidding. Let's get out
How
of
much
here.
is it?
It's
Don't,
been
Quince,
paid
don't
for.
do it.
It's been paid for.
Don't do
An
it.
open
Quince.
bar in here?
Yes, absolutely.
How much were the rooms?
Free. G's story. His sad story, Quince. It paid for it all.
It must have been a sad story.
Yeah, and Thrin and Ernest. You'd think I'd have some moral support. No. Our boys are gone.
What are they doing?
I don't know. Watch this. And I fly. Like I'm literally floating in the air. Look at me. I can fly now. Where are the boys at? Ain't nowhere.
Are you sure you're not drunk?
I'm sure. And that's the problem here, Quince.
I'm gonna go talk to the blue lady.
You see that the cat person has run down the thing, down the shelf, and is holding a bottle of golden
Oh
drink.
wow, you weren't lying. It's golden.
Yeah.
Who's drinking this?
Nobody. Don't do it, Quince.
Does anyone want a shot?
Buck, you want to try? You want to try that, Buck?
I mean, I will. There's a part of me that is super curious, but I mean, if he's stone cold sober telling me this,
It's good. You should try it.
Oh, there's Otis.
Yeah.
Where's Thrin?
You know what?
Yeah, where did
Listen,
Thrin?
Ernest.
Thrin's at a table. Actually drunk.
Thrin's drunk.
Thrin's drunk?
well, he hadn't had anything to eat for days, so all he had to do was just like smell alcohol.
Did you try some golden nectar?
No, he didn't try it.
Thrin, are you okay?
Fine. Completely
That's
fine.
not
He's
drunk.
always fine.
That's not drunk.
He's always fine.
All right.
Should we talk to the blue lady? Or?
Yeah. Yeah, do it.
I thought we were doing shots of this golden nectar.
I'm not really down for doing shots in this strange place.
It's not really strange. They're all
They're
actually really nice.
good.
Yeah,
I'm sure they are, Omar, but
Yeah, no, really nice people. Really great place. Try to go outside, actually.
we just came from outside. I don't want to go back out
other
there.
outside
That was dangerous.
Yes or no?
No, we're good.
Okay, if he says no, then no.
Yeah, we're
Did you
good.
want
not.
one?
We're not. I mean, if they're not.
This should
I mean,
just
you
do
drink
it.
though.
Come on, Vistrid, go ahead, take it. You already
Me
got the
and
bottle
Ernest
down.
did it.
That cat brought that from somewhere I couldn't even see.
He pours a small shot, and this is like a tiny bottle in this giant's hand, and he pours just a perfect little drop, and it fills up a shot glass, and he shoves it to you. There you go.
Down it.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Just for the record, 11 pass.
Okay.
12. Oh, that's good.
Hey, Haley,
Yeah.
he's got your messages
17.
open.
It goes down smooth, and you feel a moment of enlightenment. And the next time you roll a natural 1, it will become a natural 20.
You have got to be kidding me.
High constitution.
We have all
Good-
kinds
good
of
for you,
food if you want it.
Food? I could actually go for that. Thranny wants Undeed? Of course he doesn't.
No.
What do you got?
Whatever you like.
Whatever we'd like. Wait, I'd like a chicken pot pie, Omar.
That'll be about 5 minutes.
5 minutes is all it takes for a chicken pot pie.
You see the you see the cat jump off of his shoulder down onto the ground and run off behind the bar somewhere. If you want to
Did
be
anybody
seated
else want a
by
pot
your
pie?
friend,
Yeah, I'm gonna go sit by him.
What is a pot pie?
You don't know what a pot pie is? It's like a.
Never heard
it's
of a pot pie.
Well, Buck used to make them all the time. It's it's like a pie. It's like a pie, like you've had an apple pie or a cherry pie, but instead there's like chicken and carrots and gravy
It's like
in
a
there.
meat pie?
Yeah, it's a meat pie. Yeah.
A meat pie?
Yeah, meat and gravy, and it's like a stew in a pie.
Was it good?
Oh yeah, it's good. Well,
Here, look at
I
Omar
don't know.
and just like hold up two fingers.
one more, Ralph.
I'm sorry.
Ralph.
I want one as well. I'm sorry.
2 more. Just 3, Ralph.
Yeah,
more.
yeah, I want one, John.
4 total, Ralph. That might be 7 minutes.
Let's go have a seat next to Thren.
I love him. Top 3, number 2 for that.
All right, I go sit next to Thren.
I forgot.
You'll have to listen to the podcast to see. Say it in common. Yeah, so that y'all head over to a table, and you see other people like 1 or 2 people kind of come through the door. And every time the door opens, it's to a different background. At one time, it seems that some people are out in the middle of the woods, and you see a night sky behind them, and the smell of lavender kind of floats through the door.
Did it look like the Bernheim Forest?
No.
Oh.
Another time, it looks like the door opens from the middle of space, and someone floats in, and the door shuts, and the smell of ozone enters in for a second. A smell you've never witnessed before, and it tickles your nose. It's sort of an offense.
Boy, I think we're a little above our pay grade here, boys.
I think that this is a great opportunity to go anywhere we want.
Can we just stay here all the time?
I think so.
Just give up the charade and just stay in here?
It's only a story that we have to give them.
Everything we need is right here.
At least we can at least stay 7
Omar,
times.
as y'all are talking about this, Omar actually brings over, you'll eventually run out of stories if you stay here. And he walks back to his bar.
Now, if we drink every night and have good stories to tell.
That's
Just
true.
keep telling the story from the night before.
Yeah.
That's all it would take.
Give me a perception check.
Me?
Yeah. Or anyone who cares, too.
Yeah, sure.
You still get to add
That's
D4.
one reroll. 14.
15.
As you say this, looking past
16,
your friend's
23.
shoulder, you suddenly see the blue-skinned woman shaking her head no. Not looking at you, she's just shaking her head no.
She doesn't like it. Something. I
Oh,
don't
she
know.
likes me. Don't she, girl?
Again, she shakes her head no. And you're not close to her. You don't assume she hears you.
Yeah. Very peculiar.
This entire place is very peculiar.
Yes,
Something.
Gillett eventually leaves his room because I'm gonna say I hear the commotion. Maybe I don't know. Whatever.
No, you don't.
I've been in there for probably hours now, so I'm gonna head out just to get some air.
You see a hallway just full of doors, but you can head back to the bar if you want.
Yeah, I'll head back to the bar.
You see all of your compatriots sitting around a bar.
So y'all made it to
Or sitting around a table.
I'm glad you made it to the Temple of the King safe and made it back.
Oh, there's Gillard. Okay, we were starting to get worried.
Yeah, just been chilling. This place is a little more expensive than I realized coming in.
They said all you had to do was tell a story.
Yeah, that's what I did. But it's not my story anymore, Quincy. It's weird. I'm starting to question the things that I've done in the academy. I don't really know if I did them for the right reasons now, and it's
What?
this place is an expensive place to stay at, and I don't think I can tell any more stories.
Well,
You did what you had to, Gellard.
Yeah, I've heard y'all been drinking that golden crap, so we'll have a story real soon, probably, if you keep running up the tab. And I'm not telling the next one.
it's all right, Gillard. Well, somebody else can tell it. It's okay.
That was probably the angriest you've seen Gillard since their big fight. I'm gonna say I said it calm because I have sinus problems. But I am angry. He's angry.
Okay. Very
Gillard
cool.
is angry.
Gillard is angry.
He's had Botox, so
The
you can't
party
tell.
will remember that.
Exactly.
Throne's gonna get up and go to the bar.
What can I get for you?
I'll try one of those golden, whatever they.
And Angry Gillard just said, "Y'all are raising up the tab." He's like, "Yeah, I will." Coming right up, Ralph. And the cat runs and jumps onto his shoulder, and then just climbs quickly up into the rafters of this place. And after a few seconds, comes back down holding this same golden bottle. It doesn't seem that any of it has disappeared, though.
Oh, it just keeps coming back.
back. And he pours it for you and hands it to you. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
At disadvantage since he's already drunk.
Sure.
Okay.
He wants disadvantage. You're supposed to pass it.
I want bad things to happen when I do well. That's
Was that a
my.
3? I thought it was higher.
That's my.
I think you moved it.
No, it was a 3. It was a 3.
Whatever. I think you moved it.
It's 5.
You fail. Next time you get a natural 20, it's a natural 1.
There you go, Thren. That's my boy. Can I have a water, John? Just a water.
Really, Thren? Really?
What did you?
When you turn, I kill you. Understand that.
Okay, Gillard.
Guys, I don't like this place anymore.
Yeah, let's go.
Can we just go to sleep and then I don't know what we're doing tomorrow though.
We have all the amenities that you could require. If you'd like to stay in the same room, we have rooms that have many beds. We have many rooms with one bed. If you need a shower or bath, we have those sort of amenities as well.
He looks. Y'all have had a shower here, actually, in Galeport.
Just kidding.
I thought we did like
he
the
looks
spa.
to.
No, they had showers.
They had a shower after the hot spa.
That's right. That's right.
If you need somewhere to worship your deity, we have that as well.
Can we all just like go to a room and have a little chit chat?
It's already been paid for, and he nods towards Gillard.
Can I take my pot pie with me?
Of course.
All right, let's go. Let's go to a room.
And he nods, and there's a hallway that you'd not noticed before.
I would prefer we all stay in the same room, but Gillard, I understand if you want to stay in the room that you were already at.
That's what I'm going to be doing. Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Let's just go to the rest of our room.
Okay. He shows you his door, and do you open the door for him to see? And there's just a small room. Inside is a 4-poster bed. It's got a canopy over the top of it. There's a small writing desk next to it, and a large window that has the blinds pulled on it.
Is this my room or is this
That's
the
your room.
Yeah.
If you want to go to the very next door, you open up a door, and there is 6 beds. Each bed is a canopied bed. It has a little writing desk next to it, and each one has a window.
So it's a large room.
Very large.
I'm gonna go straight to the window and open the window.
Okay. As you open the window, you look into a cave. It is a familiar cave, actually. It's actually, you can tell it's a cave because there is the roof of the cave is high above. You see a familiar looking rock garden, and there are blue lanterns everywhere. This is the exact view from your hovel at the Inkling cave. It's as if you're looking out your back window.
Can we see what he's seeing out of his window?
No.
What is it? What does it look like to us?
Do you want to go over to a window and look?
I'm gonna look through the one that he. I'm gonna come look over his shoulder.
Can if they look through his window, what do they see?
Everyone sees their own.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, Quincy, as you go over, roll a d6 and tell me high or low.
Tell you high or low before
which-
I roll? High.
Okay. Well, no. I mean, just tell me which one it is.
Oh,
okay.
6.
6. Okay, you look through, and instead of seeing this cave view that he does, you see a back alley that you didn't look out very often in your time in Galeport, but you recognize as just a window that stares off at a brick wall that you didn't look at very much because there was just not a view, but you recognize that it's from your room in the seagull's
The nest.
nest.
That's weird.
Who else is looking?
Yeah.
You look out and you see a field that has been overgrown, and at first you don't recognize it, but then you see some burned rubble of a building that used to be the Tired Dragon, and you recognize that this is from your bakery. It's a view you looked at many times as you would open the window to let your bread cool. Urist, you see the bustling streets of Derry, and you see a lot of blue cloaked people running back and forth, sending messages and stuff. It looks like an army is being alerted to different things and going through drills or having some kind of a situation. Who else is wanting to look?
Are you guys seeing this?
I see a brick wall. It looks exactly like my view from the nest.
I see the Inkling.
I see Daddy. It's like I'm staying in my old room back at the manor.
Eris, did you say Daddy?
I said Dairy.
Thrin kind of pushes his way up there to take a look.
You look out, and you're a little bit further away from the town of Hollyhead. I wanted to say Juniper Grove. You see a creek running by, and some trees, and a place that is kind of grown up, but you can still tell there is a dirt spot to where you and Solaris would spar in the afternoons at times.
Can I open this window?
You cannot open the window.
I just want to close the curtains really quick and get in bed and pull the blankets all the way up to my nose.
Rask, we were going to have a conversation.
Yeah, we can have a conversation with me under these blankets.
Okay. All right, Vistrid, why don't you elaborate on what happened back there?
Whenever Buck went to get his incenses, incense.
I think incense is a plural.
Oil. Just got oil, right?
Incense.
Oil's the plural of incense?
It's incense. It's just incense.
No, but I just got oil.
That's all you got?
Oh, you just got oil. I thought
So
you were
that's all
getting
you
incense.
That's all I need.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you got incense. Anyway, whenever he left from getting his oil, like as soon as he turned his back, the orator like immediately went over to some black cloaks, and it looked like he was saying something about Buck as he was walking away
What'd
to
you
the
do
black
over there,
cloaks.
Buck?
I just bought oil. I mean, it's an awkward situation anyways. You know, not to implicate myself.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
Does it seem like we can be overheard in this room?
No. In fact, you feel very secure, and...
Sure we do.
You do.
All I told him was I needed some oil for my personal shrine.
How much money did you give him?
I had to... for what I need this for, I had to spend 1,000 gold.
For a personal shrine.
Yes. And I told him, here's what I told him. I said, since it is for my family and it is for an elongated period of time, I would need supplies to get me through the next little bit of time.
He didn't act weird at all.
I mean, of course he did. He looked at me very strangely, but I mean, there's no other way that I could have done it. There's no, I mean...
No, that's understandable, Buck. I was just wondering if something had happened or if he said anything. Or...
He looked at me very funny, but there again, I mean, another thing was, it was 1,000, you know, it was supposed to be 1,000 gold and he took 1,200, so...
Well, it's definitely the right amount then.
Yeah, I mean... But he looked at... I think that he was suspicious, or at least flagged me as a person of interest.
Because you had that much gold, or what?
I think so.
A lot of people in the Veiled Coast or in Galeport specifically have a lot of money.
But I don't know. Maybe they're not going to the church and donating. Maybe they are donating in a more direct fashion.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, but anyway, that's not good. We've been flagged again.
I have.
Yeah, you have.
So
4 of us are still good.
Hopefully they didn't see us go through Corvus's house. Then there was somebody living in Corvus's house.
What?
Yeah.
What? How'd you find that out?
Well, we went in there to use the skeleton key, and somebody was in there.
Did you say hi?
He was like, "Who's in here?" And we were like, "Oh!" And we went out the door quickly. I don't think he saw us do anything.
Oh man, Buck breaking and entering. That's not very holy, pal.
well, we had a key, so technically it wasn't breaking.
Yeah, we didn't break anything.
That's fair.
We just entered.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Well,
Trespassing at the
what's the
very-
plan then? I don't understand what.
I don't know. I don't necessarily know what I did wrong. I just know that it was suspicious. You know what I mean? I mean, I just don't know if there was anything I could have done differently.
Well, here's the deal. What's our next step on the Bathories? Because that's what's at hand.
Find a way to use this door, this magic door thing, to get into the Bathories. Straight from here to the Bathories.
That sounds a little dangerous.
I think it only takes us back to where we came from.
So when we leave, we're going to be back in that house.
We're gonna be in Corvus's house. Yeah.
Beatrix said that they can take us or send us anywhere.
I wonder about the
great
price.
Yeah, and that's
We
dangerous
have plenty
too.
of money.
They're not looking for money. I think that's already been established.
Oh,
Very much so.
Gillard says in the other room, sleeping.
I don't know if I went in there with you. That's why I was choosing if I was going to talk or not.
Oh, I thought you came with us.
Yeah, I mean, y'all were just talking. So
It's a group meeting.
I'm going to be sleeping in my own room.
Oh, you didn't come?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Did you or did you not?
He's not here to sleep. He's here
They
to
wanted to
meet.
talk.
Yeah,
They went to
well,
the
I was going to say I was sending to the door, but since I didn't say that when everyone walked in, I wasn't sure.
Okay.
If you want to be in the room, you can be in the room.
I'm in the room.
Okay.
Okay.
Screw you, Rask. It's expensive here. More expensive than you understand.
Okay, well, you won't be doing it again, so your opinion
I
is
don't want
irrelevant.
any of you to do it again.
His opinion's not irrelevant, Rask. He's the only one that knows what it takes.
whenever-
His
comes to
opinion
the
is the
price.
most relevant.
Are we trying to kill the Bathories or not?
You color.
I
We
am just
are.
so confused on why we're going on a roundabout way whenever we just need to go find these people and murder them.
They're too strong, Rask. We got to take a good opportunity.
They have a network of.
The only person who's been in the house doesn't remember being in the house. We wouldn't know what door we'd... What if we pop into the armory and that's where all the guards are with their weapons?
Odds are there's a lot of guards. Odds are they're never alone. I'm just wondering about if the festival's an opportunity. Is that they might be in the open?
I don't know if that's. I don't know if that's going to be if that's going to be an opportunity, or if that's going to be like an ultimatum.
I imagine that security will be even higher at that slake.
Well, it's possible, but they might be out in the open is the only thing I'm saying. We wouldn't have to infiltrate the castle.
Well, what is it? A fair? I mean, they're
Yeah, who
locked everything
knows?
down. We were in the Phoenix Feathers. There's nothing there. Like the city is hurting for resources, most likely, if he's any indication. So what is it even? I don't know.
My guess would be the reason supplies are so short within the city is they are hoarding them within the royal coffers, you know.
Well, they've also shut down trade.
If there's they've shut down trade for the common person.
Exactly.
Rules for thee, not for me.
Quince, do you know anything about this slake?
I don't know. I mean,
They've never had one before.
it's not the same thing. No, there's no telling what they've got in mind.
We already have a way into the castle through that secret
Yeah,
passage.
we could find out where
Well,
the
we
tunnel
don't
under the
know that.
orphanage goes.
We don't know that for a fact.
We could try that, but there's no telling what we could be walking into if we do that.
And if we go back to the orphanage,
But there's no other way to get a plan without doing that.
If
We should have
go-
went to dinner with Thren.
Yes, you should have.
if we go back to the orphanage, there is a ritual that I would like to perform that may give us a little added protection.
You think they're watching the orphanage? I think they probably are.
I mean, more than likely, but if that's how we're going to infiltrate, we'll have to go that way.
Yeah.
But
Did they know that we took the orphanage?
Yeah, we saved all the kids.
Yeah, no, they know. Yeah, they know.
They would have found out fast.
We can assume they know that.
Well, we don't all have to infiltrate the orphanage anymore, but it would be at great risk to all of us in one way or another. If one person left with the key and snuck in, they could open the door from inside and we could all leave out.
Yeah, well,
But that's a huge risk for that person,
You know-
and if they die, we never.
hey, why aren't we using the fanny pack to put the key in? That way anybody has the
I
key.
mean,
Oh God, what happens to the fanny pack in this place?
that's
good question.
something worth.
I'd say it doesn't jump.
Yeah, I would say it wouldn't jump.
From our world to the weasel, it wouldn't? Okay.
So that means if I'm here, you all lose access to the items. Anyone that's not in here with me.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Okay, so if somebody buys something in the real world and they're apart from the party and then they get with the party.
I don't think we
inside
ever
the
need to
weasel.
have.
As soon as you step through the door, you hear a big ching of all the stuff that you bought meshing with.
I don't think we should ever be separated like we just were.
I think that is increasingly dangerous, especially given the amount of paranoia that is with
We
us.
either all need to be in this weird place or we all need to be on our planet.
Here is what, here's what I'm seeing though. We have unbalanced the Bathories to such a degree that the mask of the society is off. Now people can see how oppressive this is. Whereas before they wouldn't see it because everything was so grandiose and it was their own, you know,
So do you think we can get them on our side then?
the people.
Yeah.
I think it may be easier.
Start an uprising.
I don't know if we'll get there.
It's a good way to get killed.
Yeah, they have firmly put the blame for all this on
Us.
our shoulders. Yeah.
Their suffering is our fault now.
So I'm not sure how much support we'd be able to.
I'm not saying we'll get support, but what I am saying is this is a place that we can build from.
I disagree.
No, I mean, once the Bathories are out of the picture.
Oh, it's a different situation. DM, how long have we been here in the
You
tavern?
4?
Yeah.
About 6 hours.
And so what even took you guys 6 hours to accomplish? I thought you were just going there and then to Corvus's. That was like a half-hour walk?
We weren't gone more than an hour. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
30 minutes, 40 minutes maybe.
I mean, it was about a 20-minute walk up to the church, and then we were there long enough to.
So okay. My point there is I wanted to establish a time dilation. Yeah. All right. So the more time we spend here, the slower time passes in the real. Wait, which way is it? God dang it.
Well, it was say it was an hour for us, and it was 6 hours for you here. So time passes slower here,
Real world
Faster.
weasel.
or faster here.
Yeah. So in other words, we come here to think, but we can't come here to pass time.
Yeah. Yeah, because we'd have to be here too long.
We
Yeah.
have to consider what we can do with this place.
So this place is a last ditch. If we have nowhere to go, we come here.
I mean,
no, because we'd have to wait ages in here for the same amount of time to pass out there for them to wait.
And we can't just come here because any time we come here, we have to get a story.
Right.
I'm hoping that it lasts a little bit longer, but I don't know. I guess we could check with Cecilia. I want to say coming here doesn't require a story because we were here before we even knew what it would cost. So,
but
that's completely conjecture. And if that's the case,
She was writing though when we got here.
she knew my name without me telling her.
She's
my
always
name.
right.
Man, that's creepy.
My name was on the paper. I never gave her my name. My legal name.
That is strange.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I don't really like this place. I thought it was going to be cool.
where did you guys even come in from?
Corvus's house.
Inside or outside? 'Cause
Inside
Raz
it-
said you were inside the house.
Inside. We went in his house, opened the door back out to come to here.
Oh my God! We're gonna come back into some house that has somebody in it.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
We were in a pinch though. They were following us. Okay, so what it seems is that time passes slower here. That's what we were saying.
Time passes faster here, so less time will pass in the real
That's
world.
what I meant.
We can't wait out here and do something there.
Right.
Less time will pass.
Some good sleep
then
here
again,
though. That's for
I
sure.
mean, if we're in the middle of a battle, isn't that like a critical role
That would definitely,
strategy they did?
That would definitely make the gods of this world angry. If we just decided to duck out of a battle.
Dude, is there
You don't
gods
duck
in
out.
this
You
world?
Just in the middle
Apparently
of the
there's
battle,
two.
you
We
go
don't
for a
know where
long
we
rest.
are.
Huh?
We don't know where we are right now.
I mean, isn't the name of
There
this
may not be
place
gods here.
wandering in the wisteria? So, I mean,
Where's the wisteria?
I don't know. Isn't that some kind of
Probably
bush?
west.
Where is it wandering?
West.
Westward wandering in the wisteria. Weasels? What's something weasels in
Weaseling.
there?
We're weaseling.
We're weaseling our way through the wisterias.
Yep. Wickedly.
And why is it
Wickedly. It's a wicked weasel.
Because it's
the wicked
basically
weasel
called-
of the West.
It's wicked because that blue chick downstairs, she makes it wicked. That's the wickedness.
You know, there's a chance, Rask, that this is completely secluded and no one can hear us. But if anybody can, it's her.
That is true. She's probably writing all this down.
She's taking our story
She's taking an account.
and she's gonna sell it to Netflix.
That'd be nice.
So what's our next move then? We never decided.
I think we are going to have to really kind of see what's going on in the city. You know
we
what I
just
mean?
need to go just observe.
Yeah. And if we can embed ourselves within the city so that we can. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm super glad that we have this sanctuary outside of the city.
Yeah, but we can't afford to stay here.
If Gilead is to be believed, this is more expensive than we know.
And we can't afford the time either.
If anyone doesn't believe me, you can tell the next story.
I'm willing to tell the next story.
I would like to try and find Jax's new champion at some point. He should be
That's
in
another
Galeport.
thing, isn't it? The heroes
then-
of Juniper Grove.
Yeah,
I
didn't
mean,
someone
we've
say
got
that they were around too?
Yeah.
don't
The thing
remember
is,
who
we
that
can't move there without somebody following us. I'm sick of this crap.
Well,
I vote that our next move is to go back to the orphanage and see where that tunnel leads.
What if we get trapped down there?
I don't think we can.
What if they're watching the place? What if 25 black cloaks run down the tunnel behind us?
I feel like if we do that, we go full power doing it because it won't go.
There may not be a
unnoticed.
way out, you know? I think we need to be ready for battle if we go in there.
Yeah, I think if we do that,
I
it's
think
going to
you're
be
absolutely
a
right.
it's going to be a full power move.
So we can go get a read on town. We can look for Jax's champion. That's something we can do.
Are we going to give up on the girls?
can't deal with Jax's champion without drawing more people to us, though.
That's
Unless we
also
find
true.
him in like a secluded, I don't know.
Buck made a good point. We need to get into the castle and try and save those girls.
Oh, that's all in one deal. You kill the Bathories, save the girls.
I'm only hearing what we need to do and bad ideas.
Yeah.
We can't go to the Bathories like Ras. We can't go straight to their castle like Ras suggests. I don't think finding the champion out in the streets right now is a positive move.
It's not.
It's not.
And the orphanage, it's not that it's a bad idea. We just don't know what risk it has. We've already been there too much already. The only positive side is we can always come back here, but we always go back there, and that puts us right back. The Slake is like 10 days away. We could wait here for 60, I guess, and then go.
No.
Well, we could do like you said, and one maybe two people go to the orphanage and use the skeleton key.
Don't like it.
Yeah, I think if we go back to the orphanage, it'll be a full party, full power play.
Full party, full power, expecting the worst.
Yeah, because I don't see us coming out of there easily.
How far is Corvus's from the orphanage? I want to say
Wait.
Yeah, like all the way across
Like
town.
an hour or so, or was it more?
I think it was 2 hours.
because we made it an hour, but we were moving as fast as
Yeah.
possible
Yeah.
and covering the night.
Oh, yeah, because
Knocking people down.
when we ran all the way. Yeah, it's like 2 hours.
What did you say you saw when you looked out the window?
What are you talking about?
A back alley from the nest. Yeah, maybe we can look out the window and spy things, but
I mean, I'm not saying spy things. Tell what time of day it is, and then we can come into.
well, that's nice at least. Yeah, if we're seeing it in real time.
Or if it's real at all, it's a magic window.
I mean, I think we are seeing it in real time because whenever
Well,
I
Raz
looked
said
out
the lights were blue.
Huh?
You said the lights were blue at the Inkling, right? What time is blue?
blue is daytime, I think.
It's blue daytime.
Weren't they always blue, or did they did change?
They changed it for different times.
Blue was the daytime.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I mean,
What
whenever
time was it when I looked out and saw Derry?
Seemed to be daytime.
yeah, they were training,
Yeah.
and whenever I looked out, it was Hollyhead, but it was destroyed.
But it was daytime.
Yes.
And there was a lot of activity in Derry. It looked like I don't know. Maybe they were training, doing drills.
Okay, so it was daytime when we came in here, so it's still daytime out there. That's good.
Do you think maybe we could look out of another window in this place and see a different
I
perspective?
feel like we're gonna see the same thing every time we look out.
Whose home is closest to us now?
Like whose view is closest to us?
Yes.
Mine. Well, yeah, the nest.
Then we'll use yours, and it'd have to be nighttime because we're in not Corvus's house, where somebody else lives. So it'll have to be nighttime.
Probably needs to be nighttime when we
Exit.
exit. Yeah,
But
but we could probably rest here, and then when we leave, it'll be nighttime.
yeah, what I'm afraid of is if these people made a spectacle, or if we were followed by
People at Corvus's house.
Yeah.
we don't have any option.
I know, I understand.
the people at Corvus's house most likely is going to be the circle.
I would hope.
Unless they just sold the house to
To who? Oh, the circle sold the house. Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
that's possible.
because if anybody could just buy it, and then it would cover their tracks. They don't own the house anymore.
How did you get in?
We had a key.
From who?
Vistrid has Corvus's key. Took it off his body.
Corvus's key.
Yeah, I don't think you ever told us. That's
God rest his soul.
Austin never told you about the
Something else you got from him? Oh, the paperwork for yeah.
Newberry Manor deed.
Thren, you're very quiet. Any ideas?
Not really. No, not currently.
Any drunk ideas? Those are the good ones.
Take anything we can get at this point.
Never have those again.
Maybe we could go back to the circle and see about getting help from them.
I disagree.
No,
I don't think they
Why?
were.
That's not that bad.
I thought they were on our side.
no, they are on.
They're on
their
their own.
side.
They're their side.
Wasn't their side better than the Bathory side?
Not necessarily.
They're
Really?
against the Bathory, so our interests align right now.
They didn't really want to help us before, though.
Enemy of my enemy, though,
We could reason the same thing about
The coven. Gouged eye.
Yeah.
Also, still feel the same about that, though. We could use them.
Yeah, they're only evil, soul-dwelling witches from hell. I mean, why not work with them too?
That one of them cursed an ancient dragon.
Yeah.
Was he ancient?
So you know we could find a way to pit Jax's
At least
champion
adult.
up against
I
the
don't remember.
Bathories?
No.
I have a feeling he's working for him. Why else would
Yeah.
he be here?
In order to...
Boy, that's
Jax
an
works for
astute
anybody.
observation. I didn't even think about that.
I mean, why would he be here?
Well, because
I brought Jax here.
right.
If you ask me,
He just took an
Jax,
opportune.
as powerful as he may be, is more or less the buzzard following the army and the batteries of the army. They're the ones that are allowing this great deal of pain and destruction happen, and Jax is feeding off of that.
So, out of character, do we have an idea who the champion is, or are we just all guessing?
Yeah, we have no idea as
We
far
have
as
no
I know.
idea.
Well, because didn't we also hear that the heroes of Juniper Grove are here as
Could
well?
be one of them.
Yeah,
Could be
'cause we did
Stefan.
hear that.
That's one, because I wasn't sure if we were just assuming maybe that was the same person now. I don't know if that was an assumption that I made or an assumption someone else made.
They would.
Someone floated that out.
One of them could definitely make a deal with Jax, and I don't think they would have any issue with that if they were presented the opportunity.
And we already know they like to kill people.
Right. God, I wish we could have dealt with them so long ago.
I wonder if the one still has the shaved head.
He's probably recovering. Just glad they weren't in the academy with us. No, that would have been another good opportunity to kill him. You know, that's kind of what we've lost sight of. That was the entire reason we're even in this mess, is because of them.
You know, looking at Hollyhead, it brought it all back.
I wish I got to see Hollyhead.
Why
I
did
get
you
a-
see here?
I don't know. It's not my home. Seems like everybody saw their home. I get a brick wall.
Maybe it's because you don't consider anywhere your home yet. Or this was the closest thing you had to a home. You just lost it a long time ago. I imagine I would see bars, so I didn't look.
I'm fine. Thank you. That's sad, Quince.
And Gillard.
And Gillard, more sad than me. Sorry,
and-
sorry, G. Well.
So we got this lake, and we have the orphanages away into the castle, we think.
I still
I don't-
vote we check that tunnel.
Is there any way to keep the slake from happening?
We don't even know what it is.
We don't. I mean, it's the Slake Festival,
I mean, we cut the head off of the Hydra, basically.
or maybe we don't want. Maybe we want the slake to happen.
Maybe the slake will bring them out of their house. And
Yeah,
that would give
that's
us an
what I
opportunity
think.
to do something.
Yeah, I agree.
I imagine there'll be a lot of security at this festival.
But maybe we could get, while they're having the festival, we can get in the Bathory's house. Because they'll be at the festival. We use the tunnel, we get in there, establish ourselves.
The longer we wait, the more danger those girls are in.
That's
we need to
true.
make a move as soon as possible.
I'm just so. Can I be honest here?
That's what we
And
need.
This is, and I could be feeding off the paranoia of the town, but after our experiences, hearing what this thing is called and knowing what these people are, it could just be a feeding frenzy.
But for the people, though?
Not for the people.
All the vampires? I wonder how many...
I don't think Gillard was there when it was announced, so I'm going to ask, when they announced it, were people happy or were people upset?
They were happy because
seemed
it's
happy.
going to be a big party. But these are not good people that are announcing.
Maybe it's
No,
going to
I
be an
understand that.
uprising of all the vampires, and they're going to come out and kill everybody.
That is.
But no, that doesn't make sense, because if they came out and killed everybody, there'd be no one else to feed off of, and then that all they'd have was each other. They can't do that. They can't cut off their supply chain.
The Bathories do definitely have an angle of some kind, though. They have to.
Yeah, but I think they just want to.
Thren, will sending work from this location where we are?
I'm not entirely sure.
They don't have to kill.
Maybe they're doing it to draw us out.
If you can, I think we should ask Beatrix if she knows any more about it. That's the only person I think we could trust to know. I don't know why we didn't ask. It just wasn't on our minds at the time when we
Ask
left.
her what?
If she knows what the slake is or what we can expect, or if she's heard about it before.
Well, what did they?
She heard about it.
Did they describe anything when they came out and addressed the public? Did they?
They just said that it was going to be a festival to enjoy their people's inner ambitions, I believe. Thinking back.
Oh, they're definitely eating people then.
Yeah, I seem to remember it being announced as like a big festival for everyone to like satisfy all their desires and vices.
Right, but they have the for everybody though. People were happy about it.
Yeah, it's going to be just a big festival of debauchery.
I don't think they're planning anything. They were just saying something to calm everybody's nerves and establish that they were still in control is what they were trying to act like, because they were saying they were going to kill us. They were going to root out the people that were causing all of the chaos, which was us. So they said in the next they thought they were going to have us killed in the next 2 weeks is what they had said. Mm-hmm. And then they were going to have this festival to celebrate. They were trying to raise the morale of the people. So I don't think that the festival is just all the vampires are going to do what they want. I don't think that's what. I think we would know that.
Unless they're gonna do to the people what they did to Thrin.
Mind control.
But in a mass. What did you guys say the paintings were on the walls whenever you...
Wasn't it stained glass?
Yeah.
The stained glass, yeah.
So-
it was like...
They were imbibing of
images.
the blood of children.
Maybe that is what they're doing.
I think
That's why we need to go and save those girls. They're probably... There's no telling what they're doing to them.
The girls are either already dead or they died during the slake, most likely, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I think that's it. I think either it's already too late, or they will have them alive at least that long.
I don't think it's already too late.
It might be for a few of them, though. We need
I
to
mean-
make a move, and soon.
I don't think you're wrong, but I do think that time is short. But I don't think time is out for them.
Tira tell you that?
No, I think it's more of a hope that I have, and I mean, from a self-preservation mindset, you know.
If we do something stupid and we get killed, there's not going to be hope for anybody.
They die too.
So I don't think just because I know this sounds horrible, and I know that there's small children and everything, but the deal is, it's not any worse if they get killed than if 150 other people get killed. So the thing is, if we go in there too quick or not prepared, or we don't know what we're going into just to try to save them, and we end up dying, everybody dies.
Okay.
Not just the children. I don't think we should value the children anymore and do something stupid just because we're trying to save 20 girls or whatever it is.
Agreed.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm not proposing that we go in there right now.
Yeah, I know.
But what I am saying is I think that does need to be on the long list of our priorities.
Oh, yeah, it has to be done. But the thing is, it's a fell swoop operation where we get in there, we save the girls, we kill the Bathories. It's all at one time. We can't just be in and out of that place.
So
we can't go in and scope it out, then come back and get the girls, then come back and kill the Bathories. It's not going to be that simple. I feel like if we enter that orphanage, we don't come out unless it's through the front door of the dang manor. Because they're watching that orphanage. Beatrix said don't go back there. Period. I mean, that's what I would be doing if I was them. They know we were operating out of there.
The only other way in would be through the front door.
Right. I'm not saying we don't use the tunnel and use the secret entrance. The deal is, if we go in there, there's going to be people come after us.
What we know right now is we don't know enough. And I think the key for the rest of today and tomorrow too, we need to start getting information. Somehow.
Right. I think we need to just scope everything out. We need to wear disguise, probably split up, as bad as that is, but we know we can communicate at least a little bit.
We definitely need to move in smaller groups.
Small groups.
You two, us three, don't need to travel together, I don't think.
At all.
I don't think so either. And I think we need to go to the orphanage and see what's taking place there. We need to
And
Well, wait.
and Fred as well.
yeah, Thren.
Wait, either we don't need to travel together at all, or we need to us three need to strictly travel together.
I'm thinking more the latter, because you could
Yeah,
make
no.
the rest of us if
Because-
we're seen with you.
They might kind of see through my disguise and then see you and think, oh yeah, that's the group.
Well, we also need to divide up.
Well, Thren is definitely a known quantity to them too.
Right. Yeah.
Like definitely known quantity.
I don't know how Rask isn't as much noise as he makes. I think Erst and Vistrid are the stealthiest too as far as public
Well,
awareness.
we also obviously don't need to put together a group like Rask, Vistrid, Thren. Not to say anything about your abilities, just your abilities aren't necessarily to protect yourselves as well as like me and Gillard, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So we need to have a party with me, a party with Gillard, a party with Buck, and Urus can heal. Like we obviously don't need to have Buck and Urus together. Like that wouldn't make sense.
Right.
Divide up in a way that makes sense to where we can protect each other the most. What do we say? 3 groups?
Yeah.
2 groups of 3 and a group of 2. We go me.
No, a group of 3 and a group of 4. The archer's not with us anymore.
Group
so
of 3,
we're at
group
7.
of 4. That works. One group go to the orphanage. Where do we send the other group?
Unless we want to do 3-2-2.
I say
think
the
that
other.
would make more sense because we need to go to the orphanage. We need to check out the orphanage. We need to check out the batteries, and somebody needs to start gathering information for us.
I say that both groups need to head to the orphanage, but at separate times so that we don't draw as much attention.
The orphanage is a long way away.
Yeah, I think the only like physical target we have right now is the orphanage. You know, the only
Pretty
actual
much, unless
place
we
to
just
go.
want to get a read on what's going on.
And like I
down
said,
here.
I have a strategy for being able to use the orphanage for at least a small while.
Will that take you a while to prepare?
It will.
Like how long are we talking?
Are you just talking about like barricading ourselves in there?
10 minutes.
I'm talking magically. It will take a full day.
Tell us more
Before
about this
whatever
magic.
you what do you have? What yeah, explain what you're thinking, what you're planning.
I'm just curious what the spell is.
Hallow.
Hallow?
Hallow. In using this power, I can anoint the grounds, or at least anoint the orphanage itself, to where nothing undead, no.
Does that include vampires?
You know that won't
That's a
include.
question for the DM.
You know that won't include black.
What was the
cloaks,
question?
Right?
If vampires are included as undead.
They are.
Okay.
Significantly less worried about the black cloaks than I am the vampires.
I don't know. They seem to grow stronger.
What about Thread?
If he's undead. But I think...
Seems as though he's kind of becoming.
And you're not undead.
I don't think he's undead.
We're not sure.
All right, maybe he's in the process of it.
So what happens if Thren's inside the bubble? Does it just shoot him out of the bubble?
It might disintegrate him. No, nothing to fear, right, Thren?
No.
Corvus, here I come.
Yeah, read Hallow to us.
You touch a point and infuse an area around it with holy or unholy power. The area can have a radius up to 60 feet, and the spell fails if the radius includes an area already under the effect of a hallow spell. The affected area is subject to the following effects. First, celestials, elementals, fey, fiends, and undead can't enter the area, nor can such creatures charm, frighten, or possess creatures within it. Any creature charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature is no longer charmed, frightened, or possessed upon entering the area. You can exclude one or more of these types of creatures from this effect. So I can't do an individual from what it sounds like. I can't say like, well, all undead except him, you know.
Yeah, you can exclude all undead though.
Right.
That'd be a really bad idea.
But it's not going to keep black cloaks out.
Second,
Unless they're
You can-
vampires.
Second, you can bind an extra effect to the area. Choose the effect from the following list, or choose an effect offered by the DM. Some of these effects apply to creatures within the area. You can designate whether the effect applies to all creatures, creatures that follow a specific deity or leader, or creatures of a specific sort, such as orcs or trolls. When a creature that would be affected enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it can make a charisma saving throw. On a success, the creature ignores the extra effect until it leaves the area. The effects are courage, darkness, like magical darkness, daylight, energy protection, energy vulnerability, everlasting rest, extra dimensional interference means they can't pop in and out, fear, silence, or tongues, which means you can speak any language or you can understand any language.
Very cool spell.
Yeah.
How long does it last?
It lasts until it's dispelled.
Oh my god.
That's why I want to use it on the orphan.
Well, how are
But
you
it
going to get
takes
in there?
you
You're going to
how
be in
long
there a
to cast
day,
Yeah.
All
but you'd
seven
have
of
to
us
be,
have to be there.
you'd have to be in the orphanage
I
to
have
cast.
I have to cast
Oh,
it.
a
It's
day?
a touch range too.
We'd have
so
to be
I,
able to protect you.
You're walking around blessing the area.
exactly,
Okay.
which is why I figured it as a like anointing roll.
Like it.
That would be great as long as there's not black cloaks in the orphanage.
Right, which is why I think
Of course, we could just kill them.
We'll have to clear it out and then protect him for a whole 24
Easy
hours.
peasy.
It should be by now.
I would like to bring to memory that we know that the black cloaks here might be a little bit more well trained than other ones we've come across.
I also want to mention what happens if they enter while you're casting the spell.
well, I mean,
Probably needs to be uninterrupted.
We protect them.
No, I'm saying so we have to. Yeah, so I'm saying if something's already there or comes in, because they know we're there, we may have to fight an army, and the whole time you're,
Yeah,
In the middle.
I'm
You got
saying
your-
this is like wave 47.
Oh, me too. It sounds fun.
You just see me with a book going.
It's like
And
one
like
of those.
there's people fighting. I'm like, oh, blessed be the
It's like one of
name."
those really annoying video game missions where you have to protect somebody that's completely oblivious to everything.
Yeah, it's like a really bad escort mission.
Yeah, escort mission.
Why are you walking into the store? People are shooting you.
protect. Yeah, it's like protect Anthony while he picks this lock.
Saints Row had
What?
this kind of game.
Stop picking the lock and help kill people.
Okay, so assuming we can get you that you can be in the orphanage and do that. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I think
Are they gonna know that this has happened to the place?
there's no markers. I mean, unless somebody can see, like how Urist was able to see magic at one point.
Could they dispel it?
If they can dispel it, yeah.
Would you know when it's dispelled?
Would they be able to see that it was there?
It would
Now
take.
they cannot enter in,
They
or
can't.
So why would? Oh,
They could I mean,
Dispel
so
it.
like
dispel is not.
he said daylight during it, but they couldn't go in anyway, so it would not cast daylight on them if they were in there.
I'm wondering about black.
So for what
cloaks.
so those are boons for the people who are allowed to be in there.
Well, no. It's one or the other. Let me go back to it.
But it wouldn't make any sense to say undead can't come in here, vampires, and then if you're in there, you have the daylight spell, because it wouldn't.
Right, that double up.
Yeah.
But I could say, undead elementals, fae, and fiends can't come in. I would, I'd allow celestials or whatever. But second, if anybody who this says designate whether this effect applies to all creatures that follow a deity or leader.
Mm-hmm.
So anybody who serves the king,
Or
if they,
Dalinar.
or Dalinar. Well, in this case, if anybody serves the king, if they come into it and they're
that
not destroyed,
They're deaf or they're dumb.
they're deaf, they're blind, they're dumb.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
So you can do both effects?
Super powerful.
Undead can't come in.
Right.
And anybody who's an enemy of us
black
that
cloaks
comes in,
come in and lose their sight. And then
They could
we
lose
just
their
kill them
sight.
because they already can't scream for help.
they could lose their sight. They could be afraid. They could be vulnerable to energy. They could.
No. We want them to lose their sight.
Until one of the black cloak mages comes along behind, sees what happens, and goes, "Dispel magic, it's over."
Well, not if they walk inside, then they can't see.
Wait. What level spell is dispel magic?
I'm pretty sure you have to be able to see what you're doing to
You
dispel.
have to cast it like 7th.
What level are you casting at? 6th?
It's a 6th level.
So they'd
spell,
have to dispel
Well,
at
no, they
least
have to
6.
dispel at 6th level.
Yeah.
I think it hits the same level.
And there's no way they might not
because
even know
daylight
what it is
beats darkness. At the
because
same
these mages haven't been alive as long as the gods have been gone, so they wouldn't know what holy magic is. And this is
Oh, that's clever. Okay.
So it's like, okay, I cast
You're
third
using my
level. Well,
lore
thanks.
against me at this point.
Okay, so this could work. This isn't a bad idea. This isn't a bad idea. So we go to the orphanage, we kill whoever's in there, cast the spell, we're safe in there.
We just gotta get through the spell.
But how do we get in and out of there?
Well, we don't.
This just says choose for dispel magic. It says choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. So if they dispel, if they try
What's
to
the range on it?
120 feet.
That means they can stand outside the outside of the gates and dispel it if they see
But that's it, if they see it.
it. Well, they could. So I don't know. It depends on Seth. They could just look at the house and dispel the whole house.
Right. Well,
It would just be hard. They'd have to upcast it, and they'd have to know to do that.
right. And one thing about it is they'd have to know.
Right.
So if they come in and they're blind, and we get the
Right.
jump on them,
That's true. Unless they're vampires and they can't come in, then they'll turn around and dispel it.
well, the other.
That's why I asked you. That's why it was an important question. Do you know when it's been dispelled? If you're sleeping in it, will you get something to let you know? Or better yet, didn't Thren use an alarm spell a long time ago that I would know about?
There was an alarm spell put on
Dewberry's house.
Dewberry's
yeah.
house.
It doesn't say that I would know.
As a DM, let me say, if you like, this is a very powerful magical or,
Enchantment.
like, celestial spell. Like, this is through Tira's goodwill. I would say that you would know if it was dispelled.
Cool. Yeah,
You
Tyr-
feel that
Tyr would
you
let
feel
know.
that you would know.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes it even better. Now, if we know it's dispelled, then we can always book out to the very, very expensive tavern.
Yeah.
Because as expensive as this tavern is, death is still more expensive.
I wonder if, say we get there, we kill everybody, we cast the spell, could we maybe like pose, say there's black cloaks patrolling, could we pose as black cloaks, a couple of us patrol around and act like we're the
That
one?
would be no problem at all.
Yeah, we
Do
could act
black
like...
folks wear hoods or helmets or anything, or are they just open face?
Every town is different.
What about this town?
This one, because it's closer to the south, they wear lighter clothing, so they wouldn't wear helmets here because of the humidity and such.
Okay, so we could act like we're patrolling on guard. Nothing's different. Nothing's changed. There's no reason for any of them to, unless they came for a shift change or whatever.
And then they die.
We could just kill them,
Then we kill them and we switch out with each other.
and they just start slowly
The only-
dwindling down, and no one even knows.
Now, so he'll know when it's dispelled. So then my only other caveat, will you know if someone enters, like a black cloak enters? I'm assuming it won't give you that ability. So we're going to have to maintain
We'll have to keep an eye.
full sweep of the place. And if you see someone just fumbling around, just kill them.
It's going to be a lot of shift work, and it's going to be a lot of sneaking around. But this is a good place to start.
It's a solid plan.
I like this a lot. This is maybe our best plan ever.
At the very least. And once it's done, we can go.
We're getting good at this.
I'm going to say from a meta perspective, this is why I've wanted to get to this spell level for so long.
For that
just so I
spell.
could use this.
Hallelujah.
2.5 years later, here we are.
Hallelujah. Wasn't that a funny church joke?
so hilarious.
All right, so we rest up.
love that.
Yeah.
It'll be dark in a few hours. Right?
We're playing D&D, and Tate's been playing tower defense all these years. he's just waiting for the spell. Yeah, we can wait.
Set my cannon here. Pew.
Yeah, it'll be dark in a few hours.
Do we need to address the issue in Corvus's house?
I just say we go back at night. Hope he's asleep.
Crack the
You
door
realize
and
that's
look.
going to be forever here, right? You guys were gone. You said an hour. We were here for 6.
Okay, well it's afternoon there.
So we have to spend like 24 hours here.
Probably, ish. It's winter.
A long rest?
Sun goes down quick.
I don't want it to end a long rest if I don't need it. We might need it in 10 hours.
I say we rest and then get at it.
Sounds
y'all
like a
doing?
plan.
We're gonna. I mean, we have to walk all the way to the orphanage, so that's 2 hours real time there. So when we come back in Corvus's house, well, if we do that before nightfall, I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna do that. We're just gonna have to act like we walked into the wrong house.
It'd be best if everything takes place at nighttime, right?
Yeah.
Walk into quarters, apologize. Go to the orphanage.
No, apologize. Threaten, use that thing you did to Airdrill. We'll evaluate the situation there without them yelling for help.
Oh,
We'll take him
silence.
hostage.
For darkness.
Kill him.
I thought he had silence.
He did both.
There's no need to kill civilians.
Well, what if he's
She did both. She did
What
both.
if he's sitting in? What if he's sitting in the living room though? Like silence is.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not. Well, but it's
Can we-
about. We don't want them alerting people
Can we
outside.
wipe memory or anything?
Well, we can kill them.
We'll kill the kids first.
What? Always
Kill the kids first. They'll scream the loudest.
All right, I think this is getting a little too dark.
Rask.
Are we sure Rask isn't drunk?
He always acts like
I
this.
think he's drunk on power.
Oh yeah, y'all didn't even see him earlier. He was flying around the room like a lunatic.
He showed us a little bit of that.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
So, is y'all's planning come to an end?
I think so. I'm gonna go to sleep.
You're planning on going to sleep now?
Yeah, I'll return to my room.
Okay. You return to your room. There's 6 beds for the rest of you. You each pull into one. These beds they remind you of Evanlin's beds. That however you prefer your bedding to be, these are much like that. They are as soft or as hard, as warm or as cold as you want them to be. You are very comfortable, and you quickly all fall to sleep. And the feeling of comfort of this place, the feeling of protection overwhelms you, and no one is able to keep watch. No one feels the need to keep watch, and you sleep a heavy sleep, the first one that you've had in a long time. And you all awake the next morning.
All right, Quincy, you want to look outside?
The next morning, yeah.
Well, what appears
We
to be
slept
a
an amount of time.
long period of
Yeah.
time, yes.
Okay.
8 hours later.
I'm gonna look out the window. Is it still the back alley of the nest?
Roll a d6 for me.
Oh, good. I might get a different one. Now I'm gonna have Hollyhead. That'll be useful. I'm not rolling that one anymore.
Wait, the windows change?
Wait,
he said a D6.
Oh, sorry.
It doesn't matter, just what 50-50.
4.
You still see the same brick wall.
Does it look like it's dark? Does it look like the sun has moved? Has the shadows changed?
Shadows have definitely changed. It's not dark, but shadows have definitely changed.
Okay. Well, it's still light, but time has passed.
Back to sleep. Here we go.
I've slept about all I can sleep, I think. I'm raring to go.
It's weird. Thren's still in bed.
What? Why is Thren even asleep?
What's going on here?
Thren.
Thread?
Maybe glad goes in a different room.
Yeah, I'll walk over there and try to shake him
I'm trying to
away.
shake him. I'm scared now. Thren, are you okay?
There's no movement.
No movement?
Thread?
His body is cold to the touch.
I feel for a pulse. Buck, do something. I pull the is he under the covers?
Yeah.
Pull the covers off of him and put him on his back.
He's on his back.
Okay. Like this.
No, he's not.
Does he slowly raise it?
He does not.
Does he suddenly have a long black cape on with a red inner lining?
He just
I'm
floats
sorry.
up out of the
How
bed
was
like
the
the
fifth level?
Exorcist.
Hallow is a 5th level spell, not a 6th level.
Okay.
But anyways, sorry.
I have to spell it 5.
I'm gonna use finger gun, water attunement, elemental water attunement, and I'm gonna finger gun him.
Start spraying Thren. The water splashes across his face.
He melts.
Nothing happens.
Wake up, Thren!
Not running water.
He's dead. Who is Buck? Somebody do something.
There's nothing I can do.
He is dead. Go ahead and write down your 5th mark.
Any indication on how long?
Thren?
He said he's cold.
He's
so.
cold.
Is he stiff?
But wasn't he
Very
cold
stiff.
before?
No, he was not really cold before.
Buck, surely you can do something. You got new powers now. Wake him up.
Thren, no! No, Thren! Thren!
He's doing crowd court stuff.
Thren, don't do this, man!
I'm gonna run out and run down the hall to Gillard and. Gillard, Thren's dead. Come quick.
Who killed him?
Nobody.
I
Come.
grabbed my weapon, and I actually didn't wear armor this time, so I'm gonna go in there in my PJs.
I'm gonna rear back and slap him as hard as I can. Threat!
His head flies to the side and
His head
stays
flies
there.
off.
No, it doesn't fly off.
I'm gonna run out to Omar.
But if he's dead, you
Is Omar out there? Omar, is there a healer here? Is there anybody that does magic?
I think a few of your party members can do magic.
I just run back in there.
I've got a 5th level spell that might do something.
Well, do it, Buck. Anything.
One second.
I don't suppose you have, like, raised dead or
Yeah.
something? Oh, you do? Heck yeah.
Raised dead.
You can also perform the same ceremony you performed for Corvus.
Gentle repose.
No, ceremony. Remember the thing where you can't be brought back?
Yeah.
We want him brought back. What are you talking about, Gillett?
Not as a vampire, I don't. Corvus, I think.
As you're all standing around the bed talking, suddenly Thren's head comes back to its laying position, and his eyes open quickly. And that's where we'll shut off tonight.
Dude! Yes. Love that.
Oh, yeah, that's
Thank you guys for joining us.
Dude, I was about to burn.
So exciting.
I was about to burn a 5th level spell slot.
We will see you next time. Yeah. And don't forget to check out some Tiger Skull RPG. It's in the skull. Check us out at all of our things that we have.
Check us out on Twitch.
Twitch.tv/commoners of D&D.
Check us out on Twitter, where we never post anything. Never. Most of all, check us out on YouTube, where Dustin posts almost daily.
Yep, every day except for the Lord's Day, and on days we stream.
And we really appreciate it. Hopefully, it sounds like we've got a lot of new listeners. Hope y'all enjoy this episode. Give us a shout out. We'll see y'all later. Bye.